Dino, go die. I heard Dino's turning 21, which means he might die from alcohol poisoning because I don't think his body can take more than a couple beers.
His liver it's not really created for a human being. You know what I mean? It's for some
a rat
kind
liver.
Exactly. It's a rodent liver. So it can't metastasize the alcohol. 5 shots and he's dead.
Hopefully.
Right.
Hopefully. Because 5, that's a goal he'll likely hit.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Dude, you should get those like drinks that have 2 shots in them already. Nico likes those because they're a good bang for your buck, 1 can, 2 shots.
Dino, why don't you come take a seat on the couch here? Because Leo and I were just talking. It's been a while since we've had a conversation with you.
Yeah.
In that interim, a lot of weed has been smoked. A lot of time has been spent at this house, which I don't think is good for the soul being in this house.
No, it's probably not. It's deteriorating his soul mostly, more than his brain and body. It's his soul that's going.
How's your soul these days, Dino?
Deteriorating your mom's fucking ass.
Okay.
Oh my God! So you're doing anal sex now? I doubt it.
Fucking your mom in the ass, yeah.
Oh God!
Again, these boys, they rep the Christianity thing hard until it comes to having sex with somebody's mother anally.
Correct.
While that woman is still married.
Correct.
That's adultery, Dino.
Your mom wanted it.
It's one of the sins, dude. You're going to hell.
You would go to hell if you did that. Would it be worth it to fuck my mom in the ass? Yeah, there's lots of LOLs. You get to brag about it constantly. And I sort of am your bitch.
True.
But you're going to hell.
Nah, bro, you just gotta repent. I get to fuck your mom and go to heaven.
See, I don't like... do you think God is okay with that? Do you think God is like... And I cast you into the fire for all. And then Dino's like, I'm sorry. And God's like, sit right over here.
I'm curious if you
You're really sorry.
If God knows all, do you think he's happy with what you've accomplished so far in life? Do you know? God knows all.
Probably not happy about all the moms I fucked. But, there's other things I've done in life to make up for that.
What are those?
Like, I take a shower sometimes.
Nice.
How often do you shower?
I shower like twice a day.
Nice.
I don't feel like that's unnecessary. There's no way he works up a sweat.
He doesn't
After
sweat.
both times that he hooks up with Ashley, he has to take a shower.
Nah,
So
that's fucked.
it's
Okay.
about daily.
Okay, has transgender Ashley been hanging around here? Why do you bring that up?
Dino, they're dating, dude.
Dino,
That's the word on
it's
the
one of those
street.
things where when you hate something so much, it's because you fear it. It's because you love it. Hate and love are
Your
so
shirt
close.
has my name on it, bro. You're gay as fuck.
Hate and
it says
love.
Derek.
All right. Well, Dino's ability to stay on track has clearly declined since he last sat down. Or has
Yeah.
it? I mean,
He needs a beating, doesn't he?
I think he
Wouldn't
does.
it be great if someone...
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't... I don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. I'm afraid he's going to go and get litigation. I do truly believe if we beat his ass,
sure.
he's going straight to try to take our cash.
So what you're saying is you want to keep your hands clean. Yeah. You're hoping for... On Twitter, since Elon Musk has taken over, have been a lot of videos of mob beatings.
So many.
A lot of mob beatings. And
So many.
Are you wishing that one of those roving collections of black youths finds Dino on the walk home from work?
You knew exactly where my brain was going. Yes, I want
wouldn't
them
stand a
all to be. I
chance.
want them all to look just like Dino because they're all kind of built like him. They're fast, they're light, they're thin, and they attack quickly and viciously.
I'm
yes,
faster.
I would love it. I would love it no more. I mean, I want them to also be vocalizing behind the camera. I want the cameraman to be good for the filmer for when Dino's getting his ass beat because I want a lot of comments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, you getting your ass beat, white boy?
Yeah.
You racist motherfucker?
Yes.
All
Yes.
kinds of shit.
And Dino, at that point, that is God making sure your repenting is real.
Yeah.
Because you've said so many things about fucking my mom in the ass. You said a lot about the gay community, but I guess...
And the transgender.
According to
You're not-
Scripture,
you're not
God
supposed
loves
to
that.
lie, so that's why I had to say it, man.
I think... And also...
Part of my repentance.
There's no doubt that your N-word usage is, you've almost maxed out that N-word credit card. So I think it would be justice done if that gang attacked Dino.
Danny, you know the transgender African American men that hang out. Well, they're women that hang out by like Danny Trejo's Donuts right there on Highland.
You know, I've never
always
seen
see
that,
them.
Leo. I
They're always
drive
there.
by. I always drive up Highland by Danny Trejo's Donuts. I like how they have rope and stanchions out. They have a velvet rope like it's a nightclub to try to make it look more exclusive. But I've never seen a line outside of it, and I drive by it twice a week.
Pretty basic donuts. But the trans women like to hang out around that area. But
Okay.
they look fierce.
You would
They're
know.
tall. I want them to gang up, to get a gang going and find Dino and then have the good cameraman to vocalize what's happening and just annihilate him
Yeah.
and put it on Twitter. I would share it.
Dino, if you got raped in the name of trans rights, I would become a vocal proponent of trans rights. Just because the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And you're my enemy based on what you've said to my mom about my mom.
Oh my God, Dino! I mean, you're squirmy, but you being raped would be one of the easier days on the job for a rapist. It
One
would
of the
be-
most rewarding, too.
I think so too. I mean, it would be like de-virginizing. I don't know, like a very, 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 very tight young lady, an 18-year-old, maybe. You know, right, with her hymen still intact. Be
I've been
equivalent.
prepared since a young child to murder a rapist.
Okay.
In self-defense, of course.
So, Dino, I'm curious how you would feel about flying to Dubai to do gay sex acts with Middle Eastern billionaires.
I think I'd have to pass on that one.
But
Sounds
hear me
pretty
out
gay.
here. Hear me out here. Right now, you're working at Burger King. You're making minimum wage. I don't know if you hate your life. I'm not really sure. Are you happy,
My
Dino?
life's epic, dude.
That's not a good descriptor.
It is true, though.
Is it epic?
It's pretty epic.
Pretty epic.
This
dude.
is like the fucking internet troll school shooting culture come
Yeah.
to life right here because in Dino's mind, he's like Link from The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
He's fucking Turok. That's how dated my
fucking
video
Sonic,
game
bro.
references are. Sonic's dated too, at least fucking Knuckles on that.
Yeah.
But I think this is how school shootings happen is because in the mind of the school shooter, Dino, I'm not implicating you. I'm messing around.
Because I get
But
bitches, bro.
in
School
the-
shooters don't
you
get
do
bitches.
get bitches. That's true. In the mind of the guy from Santa Barbara, what's his name, Austin? Your hero?
Elliot.
Elliot, whatever his name is. In that kid's mind, he was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
But he is like a poli-sci major who nobody talks to in real life.
Correct.
Which, I mean, that guy, he had a pretty good life. Most people I'm referring to live in Iowa at their mom's house. In their mind, they're fucking Snake from Metal Gear Solid, but they actually drive the short bus for fucking minimum wage.
Correct.
Those are the people who, to live out their video game fantasies, have to go to a kindergarten with an assault rifle.
Correct. Yeah, I no doubt that Dino, like his friends call him up and he's like, hey, you know, if you need any advice on life or anything, just let me know. I'm fucking killing it and stuff. So
I know more about life than both of you combined.
Dino,
honestly.
in super chats, do people ask you and Austin for life advice?
Oh yeah. Honestly, people ask me for advice and I drop bomb facts. All right.
You drop truth bombs on them?
Yeah.
I
Like
really want to
Obama
test this
on
out.
fucking
I want
children.
somebody to ask a real question for Dino. If you and I ask a hypothetical, he's not going to take it seriously.
not going to take it seriously.
Like, let's try this. Hey, Dino, my name's Jacob. I'm 25 years old, and I got a little bit of community college under my belt, but I dropped out.
You got
I'm
a
working
little
a dead
dick
end
under your
job.
belt, too.
What should I do? You
got a
Are
what
you
job?
insulting me or Jacob right now?
Jacob Couch, little dick.
It's not Jacob Couch, and I don't know why you would throw that out for your friend Jacob Couch.
He has trouble
dude.
tracking. He just hears a word and he locks onto it without accepting the larger idea.
It's interesting.
Where's the job and what should he do?
Wouldn't do
Let's say he works at an auto shop. He's getting paid $15 an hour, but he's thinking about going to college or moving to a better city because right now he lives in the Midwest. What should Jacob do?
Fuck college. You need to get into like selling narcotics or something.
Okay, no, give him real advice, Dino, because you don't sell narcotics. That's how I know you're lying.
Well, that's how you know I'm good at it.
because we don't know.
Yeah.
Well, then why do you work at Burger King?
Because that's, you gotta have a cover. Government's gotta think you're getting money from somewhere.
Why don't you have a mattress that fits your bed frame?
Because I gotta hide money inside it and like it's specially made.
Shouldn't it be a bigger mattress then if you got to hide all this money?
They're $1,000 bills.
They don't make those.
Yeah, they do.
Is it only at the Mint? I haven't seen these. We're going to have to look
Yeah.
these up.
Maybe you're just too broke to know about
I
it. but-
pray that a trans man just bitch slaps you.
It all
in
comes
the next
back
week.
to we wish Dino gets attacked and raped.
It would be great.
The rape would be the best. The rape
'cause
would be the
you're
most
gay.
poetic.
it would be funny and we would make fun of it and you would clearly have some kind of trauma from it and it would probably help you in life, honestly.
Dino, I
It
want
would
you.
help you to get raped.
It would help you. He would stop smoking because no doubt he would be raped while super high.
Yeah.
The most when he's so vulnerable.
That's a great way, actually, to discourage negative behavior. I mean, when a dog is shitting on the carpet, you come rub its nose in it, that makes the dog stop shitting there.
Danny, this is a business idea that I think that we could get off the ground. We find rapists. We give them young men that are troubled, that are permo highs.
Like
That's
rat
what I
dick.
call them.
Get
Sure.
rat dick fucked up on acid.
I mean, rat dick would be a good case. You know, a guy sexually assaults a rat dick.
Oh, my God. Oh, in the middle of the acid high?
Exactly.
And Ratic wouldn't know. Ratic would allow it to happen, thinking it was, I don't know, like a teddy bear. Like, oh, what's up, man? Yeah, you want to have sex with me? All right, you could put your mystical penis inside.
Right.
And then slowly, as he sobered up, he would realize it was an ex-Hell's Angel with a cross tattooed on his forehead.
Correct.
We don't know
Correct.
what happened in jail.
To Ratic?
Yeah.
I think he'd be probably is the ideal candidate to just get over a rape almost immediately.
Yeah, I'm not sure Ratic really feels human emotion.
Not anymore.
He feels pepper spray. I know that because we pepper sprayed him once.
Right. Like if somebody was like, hey, like rat pussy died, how long after would he ask for a rat dab?
I was gonna say, you'd be like, fuck, that sucks. I need to go take a dab.
Like what would he, how many steps of grief before he immediately goes for the rat dab?
I just statistically speaking, Leo, I think the chances are he would be in the middle of a rat dab when he found out.
No doubt he's in the middle. He's taking it. He's coming just a little lightheaded coming off that he gets the news.
Absolutely. And then I think what's up, buddy? Fed walking by. He always walks by.
Always.
I'm convinced Fed, their roommate, doesn't actually work. He just waits for us to podcast and then walks by.
Seriously.
That's his only obligation during the week. Leo, I think he would take a dab and then immediately take another dab. The real question, I mean, basically he would be dabbing before it and then he would double his dab usage to cope.
Right.
But I think the real question is, because you know Ratdick is back to himself when he sends you or I an unrequested dick picture.
Correct.
For instance, he just sent me one this week.
It's fantastic.
He sent me a picture of him holding his hard little rat penis.
Nice.
What a
If he
good
can
friend.
send one of those,
Yeah.
that means he is fully over the loss of his life partner, Rat Pussy.
That's how
Pam.
we'd know.
That's how we know.
He's an interesting character. I would really love to do like a human experiment with him where we give him some news like that, like somebody big in his life died, and then tell him that he has to fill out like 3 pages of paperwork in order for something to be processed.
Yeah, it's so your wife, or not your wife, your lover, Rat Pussy Pam, died. Here are the choices. If you fill out these 3 pages of paperwork, she's going to be given a proper Christian burial.
Correct.
It's St. Mark's Mortuary. If you don't fill out the paperwork, we're going to throw her body out for the coyotes.
In Santa Clarita. So it's up to you. Fill out the paperwork, figure it out.
Do you think he would fill it out, Leo?
I honestly think that he would not fill it out, and her body would be just dismembered by hungry, no doubt hungry. I saw some coyotes recently, Danny, and they look starved. What's up, guys? Wanted to take a break from the pod for a second to tell you about a really, really cool opportunity that you have with one of our advertisers. It's Quip. Now, they are an oral care subscription-based service that is unbelievable. You guys know that oral care, having great white teeth to talk to women in front, a good smelling breath, a tongue scraped so that you are fresh is important if you're out there trying to get chicks. Without having like good oral health care, you're not going to get a lot of ladies. That's just the truth. So instead of spending money, I know you guys have a lot of subscriptions for BS stuff out in the world. Why don't you put the money towards something that's an actual good habit? Quip. Now, I travel a lot. They have things. They have an electric toothbrush that's unbelievable. For me, it's better than the Sonicare. It's also a lot more affordable. Now, good health starts with good habits, and Quip really makes it easy because they deliver all the products to your house. Currently, their electric toothbrush is what stood out the most, but you also get a water flosser and mints and gum, and it just makes it very easy to like kind of focus on your healthcare when you're getting this fresh box of phenomenal products to use to kind of better your oral health care. Now, for me, the sonic vibrations of the toothbrush make it so you don't kind of hurt your gums when you're brushing. A lot of people brush too hard and mess up their gums. The mints and gum are phenomenal, and of course, flossing is really it's a way to not only just help you have the freshest breath, but also extend your life. They're also giving us a ridiculously good deal. So guys, instead of using your money for some BS bad habits, put the money into a subscription service that's going to help you. It makes it very easy. It's an electric toothbrush. They give you a water flosser. This is high-end great stuff. Now I'm going to give you what the deal that they're giving us is phenomenal. If you go to getquip.com/LDS right now, guys, that's getquip.com/LDS. You'll get 20% off any electric toothbrush, mint and gum dispenser, and water flosser. That's 20% off any electric toothbrush, mint, gum dispenser, water flosser, and that's at getquip.com/LDS. That's spelled GETQUIP. And guys, the Quip electric toothbrush is used and loved by over 9 million people. You think they're all wrong? Get Quip.
And I don't want anybody to infer anything by this comment, but Rat Pussy Pam would be quite the feast.
Should be a great meal for almost any animal in the animal kingdom. I mean, if we were holed up somewhere and we needed to eat someone, great meal for us. But a shark, a tiger, a puma,
Especially a puma.
You would love.
So Dino, Rat Dick Ralph, we've been thinking about bringing him back too, because this is how it works with Rat Dick Ralph. He comes in waves. He does a bunch of stuff that seems unforgivable at the time. Austin's giving me the dead eye.
Don't bring him over here.
Really
bro.
doesn't want him over here. But I mean, he's great for views.
Yeah.
And he behaves usually for a month.
That's right. You get about 4 weeks. That's
4
about
weeks.
it, though.
The clock is ticking.
It's like immediately that 4th week, he knows he has to do something outlandish to push a button. He's like a 1/4 out the door that 4th week when he does something insane. Yeah.
Well, this is what happens, Leo. He comes back. He realizes that life without us is shitty.
Right.
Because it's him, it's Rat Pussy, and it's his 2 mangy dogs in a studio apartment with shit up to the rim of the toilet.
Way less views. Yeah, nobody to go to live on, you know what I mean? He loves going live.
Nobody to sell dick pictures to.
Exactly.
But when he comes to hang with us, he has fun. He gets a bunch of DMs, albeit from dudes. It's not like he's getting fucking chicks or any real meaningful fanfare, but he can sell videos of him masturbating to stoners for $20.
Correct.
And that translates to more dabs down the line.
Way more dabs.
He realizes that after each 6-month timeout,
Yeah.
cleans up his act slightly. If
Only
only
slightly.
Use that energy to clean up his apartment. He never does. Then he comes back. Then he's good. But then these kids that he's selling shit videos to for $20 a pop, they start pulling the Grima worm tongue from the Lord of the Rings. They start talking to him like, hey, it's been a while since you've posted the N-word on your Instagram story.
Right. Maybe you should.
I think the world would be a better place. And you know what? I'll Venmo you $7.
Dude.
And Rat Dick, when he reads that message, is at the sesh trying to buy a bag of shrooms.
Yeah.
But he's $6.50 short.
Exactly.
And that's, so what goes up? So fucking what goes up?
You know what goes up.
Patrick was selling inwards, man.
Selling
Pretty
N-word
impressive.
shout outs. It's out of control. You know what's a funny thing about him though is he doesn't seem to ever think that it's enough to get him completely expelled. Like there's almost
He's always
nothing.
right.
You know what? He's right because he's hurt some people in his life. He's thrown a few right hands. Says the N-bomb all the time, and it's not like we don't associate with him in many ways, but he is just so good for views, and sometimes we need him.
And content.
He knows how forgiving you guys are. He's like Trump. He's like, I could shoot a guy on Fifth Avenue, and Danny and Leo would bring me back.
That's part of the problem. Is
Are you saying he's Trump and we're the base? Like we'll forgive him for anything?
Well, that's a quote that Trump said in a debate. He was like, "I could shoot a guy on Fifth Avenue and I wouldn't lose a single voter."
That's
Oh
true.
my
Like
God.
that's
That's
rad.
fucking
He doesn't
true.
think he can do anything that would get him banned.
I mean, Trump would absolutely like. Have you seen this city? It is disgusting. It was a Haitian that was bust up here, and it's taking up. I heard they moved it into a penthouse on the Upper East Side. This Haitian man.
Oh, my God.
He's paying 0 in taxes. He has a $5 million house, and he prowls the streets for white women.
Shoot him. Shoot that motherfucker.
It wouldn't put a dent in his campaign. But yes, I agree that Rat Dick, he does have that Trump-like God complex. Absolutely. But, like Leo said, the views, the content.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude. Holy
nice.
fuck.
It's nice, man. Maybe going to New York with him. I mean, you can't travel with him, but by the way, New York, Leroy told me that it's exponentially worse than when we went. We might have to take another visit.
Mayor Adams finally recanted on his attitude toward everything. Like, everybody, New York City. He's got a very, he sounds sort of like Tracy Morgan. He sounds sort of like Tracy Morgan, the Mayor Adams of New York City, but he used to be like, the border is fine. It's these evil Republican governors sending all these people up here. But now he's saying, we have a border crisis and the administration won't do anything about it. New York City will drown if we don't do something. So he's changed his tune, and he changed his tune a month after who was in New York City covering the crisis? Leo and Daddy.
Oh, that's right.
Coincidence?
I think not.
I think not either. But so Leroy's saying it's really gotten out of
It's
control.
really gotten out of hand. I mean, it's sad, man. I was I think you and I listen to the same pod, but if you guys want to know what's going on in the United States right now, check out Tim Dillon's pod with the Kennedy. I forget his
Robert F. Kennedy. Clearly, it
it's
had
Robert
a
F.
profound
Kennedy.
effect on you, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
But dude, also what I'm worried about is just the BlackRock just buying up the middle class houses, Danny boy. Me and you need to try to get our pad with the infinity pool in the hills in the next 10 years at least.
Starter piece of real estate. Oh,
Yeah,
next 10
well,
years.
I mean, I would say in the next 10 years, I mean, at least, because by the time that we need it to get pussy, I think we have another 10 years of getting pussy just being jerk-offs, just by being, a little, clout here, a little, a nice little, outing here. We still got that silver tongue. But once we get 10 years from now, we're going to need that infinity pool, don't you think?
So you listened to that Tim Dillon podcast,
Correct.
with Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Yes.
Yeah, he's great. Every podcast I listen to with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is just enlightening.
It is.
And it just all the facade of the political, like, we're the party of good, the Democrats, and the Republicans are like, oh, we do evil stuff, but we'll make taxes lower. Like, all of that just goes away, and you see that behind the Republicans and the Democrats, there are these investment banks or these private equity companies that are just actually, they have their fucking fists up the politicians' asses and are working them like puppets.
Yep.
That's probably why, people in his family keep getting assassinated because they get too chatty. But if you really want to understand the issue with BlackRock and Vanguard and all these people, you got to go to Dino for it. Dino,
It's true.
Dino, what do you
Like-
think about all this?
BlackRock, man. How's Dino supposed to buy a house when BlackRock's out there buying all the houses?
Sure.
West Virginia. I know a good spot in West Virginia
Fuck
for
West
you, Dino.
Virginia.
Not only Dino would you be able to buy real estate there, but you'd be the best looking guy in the entire state.
That also, they share
any
your
state I go to.
alleged Christian values.
Yeah. You could go to the church. I mean, the message behind the snake church we went to was beautiful.
You could be a preacher in the snake church.
You
West
have to-
Virginia, it's shaped like a fucking chicken, bro.
Oh, Danny, wouldn't Dino be perfect in that snake church?
Oh, dude.
I mean, he would be the one that would volunteer to handle the fucking snake every week.
You'd be the rattlesnake boy. Leo, we had to cut something.
Dude.
We had to cut something out of that. The preacher he came off as such a sympathetic guy.
Yeah.
In such a relatable, down-to-earth character who also handled rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
So I had to cut one of his lines because it just looked so bad. But when Nico was filming him during the height of his sermon, he came right over to Nico and he's like, I don't care what the government says about homosexuals. It is a sinful lifestyle. The homosexuals will burn.
Yeah, again, what Danny just did was basically his warm-up coming up to the stage, correct? I mean, that's the first thing he said.
He's got to build hype, dude.
That's the first thing.
Ian had that in, and I was like, that kind of like clouds the warm and fuzzy moments later on about his brother dying at the fangs of a rattler. We should probably remove that, but hey, podcast audience, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But Dino, I think you would be at home there. I think you got to learn to play an
Sounds
instrument.
pretty epic.
You got to learn to play an instrument. It's very epic.
Gay.
You got to learn
Learning
to play an
instrument is gay. Do you
Yeah.
Dino, you have to like process what we say to you before you just say something is gay. Please
gay.
tell me what is gay about playing an instrument.
Well, you play the guitar, so
I don't play
probably
the
pretty
guitar.
fucking gay.
I'm not a good. So does your roommate here.
Yeah.
So you
think
share
he's gay?
the house with a gay guy,
You're living with a homosexual.
which means you're living in sin.
No,
correct.
he lives upstairs with Austin.
So
I live
Austin's gay?
downstairs.
Oh, the downstairs is not gay.
Yeah, Dino's dungeon.
Upstairs is gay. Guys, this is one of our favorite supporters. Let me interrupt the pod one more time to let you know about HelloFresh. Now, if you haven't tried it yet, you're really missing out. I'm gonna tell you something right now that might be shocking to you, but guys, it's cheaper than the supermarket for me in Los Angeles, like hands down. Like it's insane that the ingredients they send you in a box that you need to cook, that you have to cook, are unbelievably cheaper than the supermarket in Los Angeles. Now, I want to tell you what HelloFresh is from their mouth, not mine. With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Now, for me, it's just it's so simple, and they give you these cards, or whatever you want to call them, a sheet of nice glossy paper with the recipes on it, making it simple. Some of them you can do in 15 minutes. If you think that cooking is really tough, a lot of these can be like done in 15 minutes. All right. They have over 40 recipes. All right. Their menu is gigantic. And the meals they're farm fresh often, like I said at the top of the show, but they're easy to make and they taste amazing and they're cheaper than the supermarket. All right. And they're giving us a great deal that I will let you know in a second. HelloFresh is a new fall lineup of delicious dinners, by the way, to choose from if you haven't seen. So take your pick from 40 weekly recipes that suit your lifestyle, from veggie to family friendly to fit and wholesome. But you can binge a little bit if you want to on HelloFresh as well. Guys, it's a no-brainer, man. I can't really explain how much of a no-brainer this is. It's just cheaper than going to the market and it's delivered to your house. So go to HelloFresh.com/50LeoDanny. That's 50LeoDanny, LeoDanny, and use code 50LeoDanny for 50% off plus 15% off the next 2 months. Did you guys hear me? That's 50LeoDanny for 50% off plus 15% off the next 2 months. All right, now go check it out. It's HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. It's a no-brainer. Listen, what is gay? No, tell us exactly what's gay about playing an instrument. It's only going to help you get more pussy.
Let me see. It's homosexual.
See, you know
Gay
why he
people
needs
do
to
it.
go to Virginia? Another
Pedophiles.
reason?
You know how many pedophiles are musicians?
He tells the wrong man out there that he's gay, and guess what's going to happen to Dino? He's going to get his ass beat, maybe killed. God. I mean, they could just kill Dino. They would never find his body. How you could hide his body all over West Virginia?
Anywhere, Leo.
Anywhere. It was barren. It was empty. It was woods on woods on woods, dude. And then little churches out of nowhere.
If a little sapling got blown over by a strong wind, you could just lay Dino's body down next to the sapling and it would eclipse him. Dude, I know what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
Like, Leo, Dino, I want to know, first of all, how you have interactions with anybody serious without the conversation. But I can see, like, so you're a biker and I'm Dino and I just rolled into town.
Yeah, hey, what's up? Do you know where the closest Chevron is?
The Chevron, I just moved here. Gay,
Why?
why are you asking me? Do you?
Are you sorry? Why are you calling me homosexual?
Hey, first of all, Leo, you're very well spoken for a biker in West Virginia, I got to say. Let's try this again.
Hey, son, do you know where to get a couple, maybe something to eat around here?
Yeah, I bet you eat a lot of dick, don't you, gay?
Oh, man, listen, when you call me a homosexual, now that means we're going to have to duel. We're going to have to fight it out like two gentlemen. No weapons, unless you got a weapon, because I got a weapon myself. I got 45 on my hip right now, and I'm willing to use it for a man calling me homosexual. There's nothing you could call me that's worse.
Yeah, well, how about this? I fucking put it in your mom's ass.
Okay,
douchebag."
well, guess what? We're going to skip a couple steps. There ain't going to be no dueling. There's just going to be some killing.
Yeah. Dino, when your manager comes up and talks to you for 5 minutes, let's do that right now. We're not going to do a role play. Just go be in your manager is talking to you in
serious.
work mode.
Yeah.
Because I wonder, like, are you even capable of a conversation anymore? It seems like you might have just wasted, or I don't know. It seems like your ability to relate to people on a level that isn't one-word internet chatter might be atrophied.
My manager hired me because he thought I was epic.
That's not true.
It's true.
There's nothing epic about you or your resume.
I'm super
Your cock
epic.
is pretty epic. I'll say that.
I know why you got hired, and it's because you took my advice. All right, that's the only reason you got hired, and you should give me credit for getting hired because
That's
that's literally the only reason you got hired. Because I made you go back to the spot and say I want the job, and you literally did get a bunch of applications. They're very similar to you, Dino. I'm not going to lie. A lot of applications come into that place every day. You were the only one that went in there in person and said, I want a job.
Dino, right now, you and I are going to have a conversation like adults, starting in 3, 2, 1. So, Dino, and you're not going to do a bit right now. We're just going to have a conversation. So, what's up, man? How's your love life been?
My love life. I don't know, just your mom recently.
Okay, God fucking damn it.
I am not going to positively reinforce that. We're going to have a regular conversation. Okay, everybody knows what the easy bit is. You've been doing it this whole time.
Okay,
let's just
He's
talk.
been doing it for like 3 years.
That's why I'm worried, Austin. And I
I've been
want to
doing your
know.
mom for 3 years.
I'm your manager right now. So how have you been dating anybody in the city? It's a big city, lots of girls.
No, they're fucking whores.
Okay.
Dino, can you please have an honest conversation with me? Let's talk about
And
something.
try not to use the F word in every sentence.
Let's talk about that would be good too for the AdSense. Let's talk about something you would be into. What do you think about the 2024 presidential race? What are some of the bullet points that are revolving around in your head right now?
Voting for Trump.
Okay, that's fine. What do you think about his indictments?
I don't give a fuck about his indictments because they don't
Okay,
mean
you probably don't
anything.
swear when you're talking to your
yeah.
manager. Remember who I am.
yeah.
And also take Austin's advice.
I'm
He's your
talking to my
brother.
manager.
I know you think he's gay because he lives next to
My
a guy who
manager
plays
actually
guitar.
swears to me.
Dino said that because you play guitar, Fed, that you're probably gay and that Austin's gay by extension. So you're talking to your manager. You're talking to your manager in front of like a guy who owns it. A guy who has ownership stake in the franchise is there with your owner trying to have a conversation. They're conservatives. So you can talk about Trump. They bring up, Hunter Biden. What I just don't get is how people are going after or Donald Trump for these supposed offenses. But look at Hunter. He's corrupt as the day is long. Take over.
I don't know. Hunter is pretty cool. You know, he gets the ladies. And he's a businessman at the end of the day.
Is he a businessman?
Yeah, I mean, he has these deals in Burisma and stuff.
Yeah, you admire that.
Yeah, I admire like entrepreneurs and people who are like further. You know, he's really trying to help his family out at the end of the day.
Don't you think there's a conflict of interest there because his family happens to be the current president of the United States and the former
I mean, I
vice
don't see how
president?
that has any relation to Hunter Biden. He's his own man, you know?
I like how this is good that when he's talking to people in public, he pretends that he likes Hunter Biden and the Biden family in general.
That
is good
Hunter
camouflage.
Biden,
This is genius.
unironically, he's epic.
You kind of like
Me and
Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden, we would smoke the crack pipe together.
Okay. You like Hunter Biden because, again, it's so hard to pin down because these guys rep God in the good book, but their hero is a guy who smokes crack and speeds
He's a
on the way to
devout
Vegas
Roman
to fuck a whore.
Catholic.
Yeah, me and him will be studying Bible verses and then hitting the Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
Dude, it's really possible that he had multiple angles for the times that he was smoking crack. It really seemed like he had multiple angles. It wasn't just one angle that he had often. It was multiple angles.
I love that he would just stop and take like a crack photo shoot.
Yeah.
You know?
I wonder
He'd be
if he
like, "I'm
jerked off
looking
to
cute
himself.
right now."
He might have
Yeah.
jerked off to himself after because some of it just videos of him eyes as big as $50, lighting up the pipe, just staring down the iPhone lens.
Yeah, he might be an autophile. He just stands in the mirror and jerks off.
He's
to
like
himself.
Leo. I
think
Yeah,
so.
like Leo.
I've jerked off in the mirror before. That's normal, right?
No.
Once or
No,
twice,
but
it's
we all know
normal
you do.
because I've done it once or twice.
Really?
I jerked.
That's
old
just
are
because
you?
you're gay.
What
You wanted to
age
fucking
were you?
I've already told
attracted-
this story on this podcast.
Yeah, you have. But what age were you attracted to yourself most? I'd say I think I was most into myself probably like 19. Just like still, you know what I mean?
Dude,
Like,
you
I'm
must
just
have
like-
been, Leo. I don't mean for this to be offensive or anything, but you must have been impossible to hang out with when you were 19. If that was the peak of your into yourselfness.
Me and you would have gotten together swimmingly when I was 19.
Yeah.
When I was 19, when I was 19, I don't know if that was the peak of my into myselfness. Oh, Fed, hey, how's it going?
Oh, someone's getting some tail in this house. Woo!
Nice, Leo.
Sorry, that was so insensitive of me. I'm sorry.
Well, Fed, their roommate, just walked by with a very lovely lady. I really hope, Leo, for his sake, that's not his first or second time hanging out with her, because that was an epic cock block you just unleashed.
Fuck. Yeah, Dino, guys, tell me, you've seen that girl before? Is it all good?
Yeah.
It's not the first or second time?
No,
Yeah,
She
you've
smiled. She had a big smile when she said that, but that was really messed up of me to just do that.
And has this happened before with them?
I mean, one could assume.
Yeah, the room's too big to hear anything. I guess the only person that's been heard having sex in this house is Swolby. Swolby's been heard by Dino. Dino
Yeah.
told me he heard that.
Dino, you were listening to a man have sex in this
My
house?
ears were
Sounds kinda
raped,
gay.
bro. I was just trying to go to sleep.
Sounds very
and then all I
unsexual.
hear is
Leo,
One time it was early morning and I walked downstairs and I hear like moaning coming from Swolby's room and it's like 10 a.m. So I think he's just watching a movie and I'm like, yo, Swolby. And then it gets quiet. And then I'm like, oh, that ain't a movie. I just walk away.
Oh,
Leo, you just cockblocked the shit out of Fed.
that was bad, dude. Can't believe I did that.
Dude, that was a hot chick, dude.
She was really cute.
Good for Fed, dude. See, Dino, why can't you be more like Fed?
Why can't you be more like
I'm gonna be
Fed?
21, bro. Just watch, bro.
Tomorrow.
I think he's taking
I'll
it.
stop fucking your mom so much, and I'll
Oh,
fuck some
here
other
Yeah,
we
this
go,
pod
dude.
comes out on Dino's birthday. So wish Dino a happy 21st birthday.
Yeah,
And
Dino, happy
subscribe to
birthday.
Base Dino on YouTube.
Happy birthday. I'm going to give you something for your birthday that you're not going to use or do. I'm going to just give you a book. I already have one for Fez here, but I'm
you're
going to
gonna
give you.
repurpose Fez's gift.
Should I repurpose
And just
Fez's
give it
gift
to Dino.
and give
How
it to
could
Dino?
you?
Just throw it at him right now.
Listen, buddy.
Maybe it'll knock something loose in his head.
Here you go.
Where are you
throw
going
it at
tomorrow
him.
for your birthday, Dino?
Throw it at him.
I don't know. Fucking Olive Garden.
Hey, that is a
Ruined
great
my
spot.
book.
That's a great spot.
You're going to Olive Garden. Well, it's not a serious answer he just gave you. He's not going to go to Olive
I
Garden.
might.
no,
I don't
actually,
know.
dude, that's a great spot for a
The
guy like
Alchemist. What is this black magic satanic bullshit? Get that out of my
You're an
face.
idiot.
That
dude.
was your birthday gift from Leo.
Fuck
It's a
that.
great
Throw it
book
on
that
the
could
floor?
change
Yeah,
your
give
life.
me a fucking
There's
Ouija board
it's
next.
basically an anime. You jerk off. There's a kid. He has a grand feat to achieve, and he goes for it. You know what I mean? He tries to achieve his dreams. He's a little bitch at the beginning. That's where you are in your anime fucking journey. You're a little bitch right
I'm
now.
a Giga Chad.
You're not a Giga Chad. You're not. You know
I
why?
am.
Because you're 130 pounds and 6'3". You
You're a
cannot be a Giga
homosexual
Chad.
that
You can't be a
fucking
Giga Chad when you're
loves his
that
mom.
thin and that frail. Like almost anyone out in the universe, in the world, can beat your ass.
He's a real giga, Leo.
Yeah, dude, you wouldn't get it.
A
I watched
fat chick-
Naruto and One Piece. I'm caught up in One Piece.
Dude, a fat chick could trip you and just sit on top of you, and there's not much you could do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
you would
fuck
get
her.
soloed by a fat chick.
You could you could get annihilated by a fat chick, man. That's what
have
needs to
sex with her?
happen.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's
I
what
remember
I thought.
she's
You
fat.
did just say that you would have sex with a fat chick. What was
Not
that?
bad.
Well,
Based,
she,
dude.
he
Not
said
based.
she'd sit down on you, and I was like, wait, fat?
All
Never
right.
mind.
Well, Dino, I'm having a hard time getting through to you. I guess so you do like Hunter Biden.
Yeah, Hunter Biden's the man.
Okay. Do you like Joe Biden?
Nah. He's old.
But isn't
Yeah.
he also a legend in the way that Hunter Biden's a legend? I mean, maybe he's just a businessman.
He's not really pushing P the same way as Hunter
I don't
is.
like
Like,
that
I don't
phrase,
feel like I
pushing
could
P.
smoke a blunt with Biden the same way I could smoke a blunt with Hunter.
That's true. I
Yeah.
guess. I mean, Hunter Biden. I mean, Joe Biden, by your logic, though, of what makes somebody epic, it's kind of epic that a guy who isn't fully conscious
Yeah.
is supposedly running the country.
It's awesome.
He
in fact.
falls over all the time.
Yeah.
He says completely inappropriate things on stage with microphones in his face,
Yeah.
and nobody says shit.
Trump grabs fucking women by the pussy.
So does Joe Biden. Joe Biden fucking grabs chicks. Did you see
He's
that clip?
yeah.
There's a clip. Who's the actress
Joe
he was
Biden
hugging?
sniffs women.
I don't remember who the actress was, but he was really getting up in there.
He definitely grabbed a chick's side boob recently on stage at an event.
Also-
Joe Biden fucking grabs chicks and kids.
yeah, been accused of sexual assault I think just as many times as Trump, more than once.
He does say the N-word.
He has said it
Probably.
before. He has said it before. Yeah.
Almost assuredly.
I just think it's funny how.
Austin, can you pull up the actress he groped?
Yeah. I just think it's funny how much he's just like the emperor has no clothes. Like it's really what it is.
It's like that story where where they're just taking advantage of him, or like there's people around him taking advantage of him per se. I mean, don't you think if you were if me and you, Danny, were
no, she's not an accuser, Austin. He groped her on a stage, groping actress Joe Biden grope stage. She is part of the Hollywood elite, so of course she's not going to come out and say anything.
Danny, let's be honest.
Here, Eva Longoria.
Oh, Eva Longoria.
We're watching this right now.
21 seconds.
This is
Time to
based.
see some boobies.
And we can say it's based, YouTube, because this is your boy, Joe Biden, and we're endorsing Joe Biden. We're saying we like that he groped Eva Longoria. If Joe Biden does it, it's okay. If Joe Biden does it, it's fucking okay.
This is Joe Biden infield, Danny.
This is game.
Yeah, Croc would go into debt to watch this.
Dude, Croc would go into debt. What if we started a fucking...
You guys like fucking Zerka? Zerka doesn't have shit when it comes to Joe Biden Chad game.
Nah,
watch
dude.
this.
Check this out.
On stage, dude. Oh, this no, rewind it. He says he met her when she was
For a
17.
long time. She was 17. I was 40.
Oh, wow.
Based, dude.
Thank you, and the entire cast and crew and everyone involved. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
He's gonna grope her right here too.
All right, here we go. Get handsy, dude. Oh, look at that. Touch barrier. Oh,
he's
shit.
got game.
Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, baby.
Look at that. Thumb on the tit, dude. Thumb on the tit. She has to lead it off. So what we've learned, because, Scientific American. I remember we were in an airport once, Leo, leaving a shoot. I opened a Scientific American and a Men's Health. This was right before the 2020 election when the propaganda machine was in full force and the CIA or whatever intelligence fucking community out there was making damn sure that every media outlet in the country was making all of its readers and viewers vote for fucking Biden. It told me to vote for Joe Biden. Scientific American and Men's Health. And if we have to vote for Joe Biden and we have to fucking be down with anything he does, then I am down with Joe Biden meeting a 17-year-old girl when he's 40 and then grabbing her tits when she's in her 40s or 50s.
I mean, honestly,
love
this
it,
made
dude.
me like him more.
Yeah, there we go. Maybe this is what he needs to do to
for me
win.
to vote for Joe Biden.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
This is what he needs to do to win, is become more like Donald or just more of a Chad in general.
Well, no, Donald's evil. Donald's evil.
Donald's still, don't be
Leo,
evil, but you can grab some titties if you're the president.
Leo, did Donald Trump talking about grabbing a pussy and Joe Biden grabbing tits is completely different.
You're right.
It's
I'm sorry.
completely different.
I'm
dude.
sorry.
Joe Biden actually does it, and we have video proof. But
Right,
like,
that's awesome.
Trump,
That's some Chad
we
shit.
don't know if he actually.
What a Chad
Is he
Biden.
really
Listen,
out there?
Now,
Leo, if you grab a titty with a blue pin on your lapel, it makes it okay.
That's right.
But if you're Trump and you talk about grabbing a pussy
In the 80s.
it makes you racist.
Correct.
Okay?
What's up, guys? Wanted to tell you about a product that I absolutely love that I've been using as part of my pre-going out routine. It's Z-Biotics. Now, you guys like to be healthy, right? Like if you're like me, like waking up with a hangover now that I'm 37, I can't do it. I need to be in attack mode. I need to be sharp the next day. And Z-Biotics helps me feel really refreshed in the morning. Step 1, you have Z-Biotics for best results. All right, make Z-Biotics your first drink of the night. Step 2, it is about drinking responsibly. I mean, yeah, a lot of you guys, if you think you're going to just take Z-Biotics and have 48 beers, you're still going to feel like crap the next day because it's not going to be able to help you. You know, like the actual science isn't going to be able to help you. And then step 3, you got to enjoy your tomorrow because you're going to feel great. If you drink responsibly, which is step 2, step 3 is going to be a lot better. You're going to enjoy your tomorrow. Now, it's not something for people that drink a ton. It's for people that are responsible with their drinking. You know, because if you're going to black out, I don't think that this product is for you. But if you want to be healthy and make your next day as effective as possible, when you might have a tinge, you might feel like crap if you've had too much to drink, then this is the product for you. Now, they're giving us a great deal, so I want you guys to go ahead and take advantage of this and understand that the science it's Z-Biotics produces an enzyme that breaks the byproduct down, that causes the dehydration. That's basically what it does. Now, this Halloween, pair your candy cocktails with Z-Biotics to avoid a spooky next morning. You know, Halloween's coming up. So go to zbiotics.com/LDS to get 15% off your first order when you use LDS at checkout. You can also sign up for your subscription using using this code LDS so you can stay prepared no matter the time or occasion. ZBiotics is backed with 100% money back guarantee. So if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember to head to zbiotics.com/LDS and use the code LDS at checkout for 15% off. And thank you, ZBiotics, for sponsoring the pod. It's a very effective product. Go check it out.
So you need to get through your fucking
I
head.
have a question for you, a Danny Mullen question about if me and you were working for the Democrats. Let's say me and you were, I don't know, we had some job, in the White House.
Yeah.
And, one day he wasn't being supervised. Biden wasn't supervised. And he calls me and you into his office.
Yeah.
And then he starts kind of rambling about, and he goes, "Hey, Danny, get me something from the cupboard." And it's like behind him.
Danny, there's the cupboard
Yeah.
up there. If you could grab that.
I gotta get some earwax. And you're like, "Oh, okay, Q-tips?" Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, give me Q-tips." So you're going behind the cupboard, and I'm like talking to him over here, kind of distracting him. And he's kind of rambling about nothing. He's like, "So, Leo, how's it going? Hey, and
You're big and strong.
Would you
play baseball, the great American
Exactly. Yeah, I'm
pastime?
like, "Yeah, I love baseball,
Yeah,
Joe."
back in my day.
Are you kind of just for the story for when we have grandkids, or would you whip out your cock behind Biden and kind of wave it at me, just in the Oval Office?
Probably not.
Probably
I mean,
not just because if there's cameras.
Well, if you do anything like that around Joe Biden
Yeah.
and any of his handlers construe it as something that could be used against him,
Yeah.
they will probably just kill you.
That's it. You would be messing with your life if you whipped your cock
You
out.
would. Obama's chef, who allegedly was sucking his dick,
Yeah.
I guess threatened to go public with it. He dies. You don't want to be the guy who, imagine that picture, me just gripping my fucking little wee-wee like, behind Biden. That hits the front page of, I don't know, Tucker Carlson's
Yeah.
Twitter. Or what's Tucker Carlson's fucking, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Somebody shares that. It doesn't look good on the Biden.
No,
It doesn't look good on the big guy.
So do you believe? I mean, Tucker, I don't agree with him just fucking interviewing a crackhead that says that he fucking had sex with Obama and did crack with Obama back in the day. Like
I believe it,
He
though.
had. Maybe it's true, and Obama. It's looking like maybe he might be a little bit gay, but it's still wrong to just like interview a guy with zero proof, just saying like, "Yeah, dude, like I fucking sucked his dick."
Well, I mean, at least because I feel like the left usually platforms people who are making life and career destroying rape accusations. Tucker was just interviewing this guy who said he did consensual stuff with Obama. I get what you're saying, though, and I'm generally not in favor of platforming people whose sole purpose of being on the platform is to humiliate a public figure. I don't like that.
Well, this guy also testified, years and years ago about this same situation before Obama was president. So it's not like nobody knew of this guy. Like he's already was like a public figure.
But it would
and
be
stuff,
like
too.
platforming Dino in 35 years to talk about what it was like to work for me and you. No doubt he's going to exaggerate the truth.
Why wouldn't you want to platform Dino, man?
He's going to exaggerate the truth and make us seem like a couple of monsters when in reality we were nothing but big brother, big papas to this guy.
Well, see, it would be a lot like the situation with this gay guy, because what happened with him is that Obama's campaign came out and said that Obama never did drugs. And he's like, "Oh, well, that's dishonest because I did crack with Obama and I sucked his dick at the same time."
Yeah.
Did Obama admit to doing
But
cocaine and
he's
weed?
lying about the drugs. And then Dino, it would be like he's fine with everything, right? And then y'all would end up doing like some sort of satanic ritual, and that's when he would be like, "Yeah, Danny and Leo, they were doing this satanic ritual, and then they raped me." But like, really, I'm concerned about
That
the
sounds like a good
satanic
fucking
ritual.
time. Yeah, no, I mean, fucking, how many people put Stormy Daniels on their talk show desk and talked for 15 minutes about her fucking Trump?
Yeah.
The other side does it all the time, which is why I don't have that much of a problem with it. But generally, I'm against bringing people in to share personal, possibly humiliating stories about other people. Maybe I'm sensitive to that because I'm a guy who, I mean, I'm not really a public figure, but I get how it feels to have people talking shit about you in relatively large numbers.
Yeah.
And I could see how Obama would not feel great about a guy like, I sucked that guy's dick. I had a crack rock up my fucking ass and down my throat,
'cause-
plus a black cock. Like, I would not feel great if I were Obama. But you know what? I mean, Obama blew up countless hospitals with drone strikes, so maybe he deserves it.
And
You
he's
see
very
yourself
wealthy.
in the future in Obama's situation, and that's how you feel sympathetic.
Hey, listen,
It's like you're one of the pedophiles watching those pedo hunter videos.
You know, he is in a marriage, though, that I have seen grow in number recently, where it's a clearly sort of masculine woman that's a tomboy. I don't want to call her like a lesbian, but a tomboy-like chick with a little bit masculine features. Not saying that she looks, you know what I mean? Like, I would 100% have sex with Michelle Obama. What I'm saying is that Michelle Obama probably dominates maybe Barack in the bedroom. And I even know
pegging.
couples that are, little pegging, that are, the guy is like clearly bisexual, if not more leaning towards the gay. And he's married to a kind of a masculine woman. This is a new thing that I've seen in the last 5 years, kind of in my own
Jason
circle.
Momoa? He had an older one.
He had an older chick.
Who are you
I could
talking
be-
about? Give us some other examples.
Just in my own personal life, I know guys that were like
Out them.
quasi-gay.
Out 'em right now.
I can't. There's a guy I played Little League with. His name's Kevin. You're not going to find.
What do you
him.
think about Kevin, Dino?
Kevin?
He's gay as
Yeah,
fuck.
there we
bro.
go.
Kevin is like a thin. He
There
was
we
like
go.
a thin, angry man his whole life. We always thought it was because he was gay. Played college baseball with me, but now he's married to a very masculine woman who clearly kind of runs the household, and he's very happy. He's very happy. You know what I mean? And she's outweighs Dino but not in muscle, by 78 pounds.
I mean, maybe being gay would have affected Barack Obama's 2008 presidential campaign, but I can't imagine it would do anything but make him even more famous and more mainstream wealthy if he came out.
honestly,
it can make him wealthy, but I don't think it would make him electable.
Yeah.
Not
he
a,
would
I mean,
lose
he's
a lot
already
of
been
leader.
fucking president. What's he going to run for?
he can't run to the third time, right?
That's true. I just meant like, say he ran this year, right? And he could, and he said, I'm gay. Like, I think he would lose a lot of the black vote
You want to go get our
if he
guest,
came
Dino?
out as gay.
If he
Okay,
came
your
out
mom.
as gay right now, $20 million. He's already got a Netflix deal, but
Yeah.
somebody else would pay him $20 million to
Obama?
do Barack Obama's fucking rainbow party.
Dude, he
That would
run
be
his
the
wife.
show.
He's dude.
It's pretty likely.
What they do, Danny, is their careers exactly like ours. They make it to the top of their profession, and then guess what? It's time to do stand up, baby. And they basically have speaking already. They get paid so much money to just speak at graduations, at some events, corporate events, like whoever can afford them.
It's money
really.
laundering, Leo.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
bribery is what's going on.
It's bribery.
Barack Obama is one of the most bribed, unclean presidents there is as far as just accepting money from dubious sources. That's him, dude. That's Barack Obama and the Clintons.
Again, dude, you got to give it up to them for being such savages, for being probably being mafioso-like bosses in the White House.
I fucking guess, dude.
Sort of, but there's still
guess.
kind of like, there's always like somebody else that's even more of the mafia boss. Like a lot of the celebrities and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like we think of them as being like really rich and powerful, but then they're just working for people who are so rich and powerful we can't even really comprehend it.
Yeah.
That's the person that we need to get to.
But do you really respect Obama? Obama's not a boss. Obama got elected on the premise that he was going to radically change America and actually do hard, unpopular stuff. But then Goldman Sachs and Bank of America walk over, fucking shake his hand and tell him how shit actually runs.
And he deported the most immigrants.
Well,
of
he's
any-
deporting people, but also, I mean, the 2008 financial crisis,
Yeah.
fucking bailing out all the big banks, escalating the wars. He's a fucking puppet. They're
Of
all
course.
puppets. They're not bosses. What's up, dude?
My man. We have a celebrity in the house, baby. Sit down, relax. You could. Which mic is better? Probably on the
Either one.
either one. Yeah, get this one on.
What happened to that one over there?
It's broken. Remember the wire's kind of fucked up. We
Oh,
gotta
shit.
send it in.
What's up, Christian?
My man. Yeah. Drink up, dude.
Hey, also, I came bearing some gifts for y'all.
Some
Oh, thank you
gifts,
so
dude.
much.
One for you.
Oh,
We
dude.
got a couple koozies here.
Oh shit! Look at these koozies, dude.
You ever get a drink?
Oh, Kazumi
you're the
squirts.
man. Kazumi squirts.
So let's talk about that. Christian, grab your mic. Hey, Christian, what's your
You want
other?
us to go to by or Reggie?
Oh, let's go, Reggie. 'cause,
All right.
I'm hiding from my mom.
Oh yeah.
All right.
yeah,
Can-
never
so
mind.
should we block out the Christian? Should we
We
bleep
can
that
cut
out?
that out. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and bleep it out.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Austin, you got that?
You know my name. You're lucky, but
Yeah. That's right.
Hop-
I'm lucky.
Hop on a microphone. Grab a microphone there, Reggie.
Hell yeah.
can't fit in here. Oh,
All right. Reggie he's opening up a drink for himself. What do you got there, Reggie?
Box. This is the fruit punch. My favorite.
He's got a fruit punch. Is it
Yes, sir.
alcoholic, that fruit punch?
It's alcoholic.
Okay, it's alcoholic fruit punch.
yeah.
1%, so I'm trying to.
Oh, get a little
Talking
lit?
to that mic right there.
Yeah,
Reggie.
right into the mic. Yeah.
11.1%. This is my first podcast, so I came in. A lot of y'all, I'm nervous.
Damn.
Don't
I'm
be
nervous.
nervous.
You know-
You're just hanging with the boys, dude.
Reggie, when I saw you with the wedding, because he came to Adam 22's Italian wedding also,
Right.
accompanied by the lovely Kazumi, who's been a frequent guest on this podcast. When you're off camera, you come off as the fucking man. So I'm not used to seeing you all nervous on a podcast.
Thank you. Hey, that means a lot.
You know, he's got
Yeah. Big dick energy.
Big
Danny,
time.
Do you want to say it?
big time.
Yeah, it's been confirmed that that's also true. But yeah, man, you are a sweetheart, dude. You're very relaxed, and this is your first podcast, we're honored, first of all, to have you on the pod, my man. But yeah, just have fun. We're just like, pretend it's just like a living room with your boys, dude, and drink
good.
up if you want. If that'll
So,
make
I
you
like
feel.
talking to y'all. So.
Yeah, alcohol is good for podcasts for sure.
So, Reggie, you've been coming out to some of our comedy shows, which we appreciate, but I don't think anybody wants to talk about that. They probably want to talk about what it's like to be dating Kazumi.
I get that a lot.
Yeah, man. I mentioned something to you that when we were just chatting, like I had a sugar mama and I had life maybe during the heyday a little bit on the easy mode. You know what I mean? But how do you feel about do you feel blessed? Is my
Oh,
question.
110%. Yeah, I'm super blessed. I'm
Hell
super
yeah.
blessed. Yeah, no, life's good. No
Hell
complaints.
Is Kazumi something of a sugar mama to you?
Yeah and no. She is the breadwinner. She make more money than me. So it translates to that. Like I do what I can, but like at the end of the day, like she does make more money than me. So a lot of the times I'm adjusting to her money.
Yes.
She's
Does
at
that
the
make
top
sense?
1% of fucking anyone in the
Exactly.
nation. So yeah, I mean, she's
Top
making bank.
OnlyFans earners. So like I kind of I have to adjust to her, but like I feel like I pride myself on like I feel like a lot of guys in my position would have just accepted like maybe quit, you know what I mean? Be like, oh, well, I don't got to do nothing. But I feel like it's only made me want to do more. Like it's only made me want to like figure like my shit out more. Like always experiment. I've had hella jobs, like promotions, all that, just to push myself to get on her level. So I feel like it's actually a blessing. You know, so
I advise also, I don't know, asking for a larger allowance and just fucking saving that shit, dude. Just saving.
Yeah, saving it, or when you buy certain designer stuff, because I know she likes to splurge. I've seen you guys splurging, or she wears designer and stuff, but make sure it's the stuff that isn't going to lose a lot of value, and maybe
Resell
don't
it.
even use it. Maybe keep it in the plastic in the closet in a certain section. It appreciates in value, and then boom.
And bam. And then you sell it and you invest all that money into speculative crypto assets.
Yes,
not crypto. Whoa.
Or you go.
Well, I mean, you're a crypto guy?
I don't know, fucking some of them are bound to hit, right?
one
Yes, no
day.
doubt.
Yeah, exactly. But what would you invest your money in?
I would say I would invest my money in two things: real estate and life insurance.
Dude, if you could buy a house from your days with Kazumi, my man, that would be what a legend you would be. You know what I mean?
How are we going to make that to happen? So everybody had the scam when they were in elementary school where they take their lunch money, they pocket it, they starve themselves at lunch. 2 years later, they buy an Xbox.
Correct.
We could do something like that, but instead of an Xbox, you're buying a Maserati or a starter home.
Yes.
Facts. No, something
Now,
that it's going to
or
appreciate.
gold. Just start telling Kazumi like all you want for Christmas and your birthday are just gold blocks. Just give me solid gold blocks.
It's a
I'm
little
gonna put them in a
materialistic,
safe.
very
So,
inflation
yeah.
proof.
She might. Now,
Just say you're a prepper, dude. Be like, there's going to be an apocalypse.
right? Yeah, we're gonna need gold as currency eventually. So why not start stocking up on it now?
Yeah.
No, that's facts. That's facts. I'll talk to her.
She's a businesswoman. But you also, Reggie, you serve an important, I'm not used to calling you Reggie, you serve an important function too, because a woman like Kazumi, that's going to be very intimidating to a lot of guys. And it's hard for those girls in the industry to find a serious relationship. It's really fucking hard. So if you're a quality guy like Reggie is, I've
is.
spent a lot of time around him.
Same, man.
You're a commodity too. I mean, she's making the money, but that's not going to last forever. And a quality life partner is going to last longer.
Yeah.
That was pretty gay that I just said that, but it was true. So to say something less
true.
gay, I will say, how do you feel about Dino? I think did grab Kazumi's boobs once. How do you feel about that, Reggie?
What the fuck? Nah, I knew about it. I knew
go
about
off
it.
on his ass and beat it. So that's fine, dude.
Yeah,
We'll
no,
help
I knew
you.
about that. Like it's crazy because we just so my very first public video came out yesterday.
Let's go.
So
dude.
we could actually probably react to it, but
Oh
this is my
my-
first time getting roasted in comments.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm not well liked.
You fuck Kazumi on cam?
Those videos are out there in my face.
Right,
You
right,
might see my face in a couple, but like those videos are out there. But no, this one was Truth or Drink. Sex workers play with their partners. We did it in Seattle.
Wow.
And yeah, the internet doesn't like me. Well, they like me, but like they think I'm weird.
What? Just personality wise, or
I feel like. See, I blame the editing. It looks like the way they make me look. It looks like I'm sad the whole time.
Editing's fucked up, dude.
Right?
It's
Yeah.
So my videos, when I see the first edit that my editing team has done before I go in and adjust and re-edit, there are so many moments where I'm like, I want to fucking kill that guy. And that guy is me. So I understand how an edit can make you look bad. But also, a lot of these guys have built Kazumi up in their head to be like their girlfriend. So obviously, they're going to think you're some guy fucking their girlfriend.
That's true.
Like, who is this big dick motherfucker? Like, fuck this guy. That wasn't fucking funny. Fuck Reggie.
yeah.
Low key, that's how I feel. Man.
Reggie?
Dino was
more
probably the
hate-
top commenter.
I mean, no doubt he is. That I would say the people that are kind of into hentai and kind of into anime in general, which is Dino big time. They're the ones that are big fans of Kazumi. I feel like she does look like almost like an anime character in real life.
You know, I would agree. She's actually in Budapest right now, shooting hentai porn.
Oh my god.
Real hentai porn?
Real hentai porn. Like, I'm
my
not gonna
God.
spoil it.
Get an
because this
octopus
is
out
her
of the
thing,
fucking
but,
river?
Like,
Yeah.
off camera. I'll show you guys some BTS she showed me.
Oh my god.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Now
looks
now-
real too.
Now, look, my man, the hate on the internet, though, I feel like you got to love it, bro. The more, the merrier. As soon as you wrap your head around that, the better it's going to be. You know what I mean? Because it's going to come. And letting it get to you is take you to a dark place.
No, I agree. We actually, when I first went to your comedy show, I was telling you about how I knew about you already and the hate you got from being on Bachelor in Paradise for really
know
doing
it.
nothing.
I think
Thanks,
it was
my man.
justified.
I
You think it was
appreciate
justified?
I think
He's
so.
fucking with you, dude.
I think this guy's an asshole and a sex
You're a
pervert.
jerk off, dude. You know what? I didn't deserve it, man. No, but
didn't deserve it.
for real, you gotta love it, man. Now, do you get like guys just sending you video? Like, I know people know you're her boyfriend. So what do they say? What's the worst shit that you get in your DMs involving Kazumi and you or whatever?
Okay, so I would say so people think they're trolling me like by sending me her porn,
Right.
but I know it exists. I've seen it. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
not like, I'm not like, I don't see a video and be like, oh no, I can't believe I'm seeing it. Like, I've seen it all. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, you can't get to me that way. I would say the more so the stuff that it doesn't really get to me, but I'm like, damn, that was mean, is like just
Say it.
You could say it.
What is it, Reg?
You gotta say it.
it's like I don't want to call it racist, but
Sure.
like it's just like you like a black guy with an Asian girl. Fuck you. Like I feel like it's more.
Is that not okay? Is that combination?
That combination
Out of fashion?
I
common.
guess they don't
Yeah.
like that it's an interracial couple, but I feel like that's the stuff they use to try like that. Where I'm like, damn, that's mean. Like
all that
porn
is
like whatever.
phobia of the big black penis, and a lot of people have that phobia. You know, I wish that my race, the Italians are, it's like Italians, Argentinians, whatever. We're known to have some solid cock,
no,
sure,
Italian-
Which
but it's
that
not
doesn't
like,
hold up in his case.
But
that
you're
stereotype.
an asshole. But it's not like it's like my cock is feared by the masses. It's a point of pride. I mean, for the black
I
black
pity
guys,
you,
dude.
kinda.
I feel like a
You pity
thick-
my cock, you son of a bitch. You leave my cock out of your mouth.
But also, I think my take on it, Reggie, is it's less of even a racial thing. It's just a lot of guys are probably typing that in while they're like about to come. Oh, fuck, black guy,
Damn.
fuck you, Asian chick. Oh, and they
It
jizz
is
all
a
over the
sexual
keyboard.
thing, dude. It's a sexual thing, and
I
that's
know-
why people watch, I guess, interracial porn if they feel that way. You know,
I know a lot of black guys like on the internet that I used to talk to doing YouTube like about anime back in the day, and they just like Kazumi is like their like peak, like a thick fake butt Japanese chick or just a Asian chick in general because Kazumi's not actually Japanese.
Filipino, yeah.
And my friend from the UK hit me up one day because he saw that Kazumi follows me on Instagram, and he was like, "Yo, you know Kazumi? do you think you could like introduce me to her if I ever came to California? And
She's
I'm
got
like,
the
"No,
most
what
super
fuck?"
fans, bro. Yeah, she's got the most super fans.
One of whom, let's talk about this. This is sort of a dark subject. Was King Croc.
Yeah, he was a super fan.
He was such
It was
a
his
super
dream
fan.
girl, man. That
You
was
can
his
see
dream
it
girl.
in the video. We did a YouTube vlog on the whole story.
I saw it.
He is beside himself with happiness leading up to the encounter. And I think that was so the pinnacle of his life that there was nowhere to go after that but into hiding,
Yeah.
into the shadows. And he's been in the shadows ever since.
Been in the shadow realm since. I hope he's okay. If you're watching King Croc,
No,
hope
yeah,
you're
I really do hope you're okay.
Yeah.
Like nothing but love for you. He came to every party that we invited him, so he was a cool guy. Nothing, nothing but good things to say about him. He's always been nice to me. So hopefully he's doing okay. Y'all didn't give him no Viagra? Like what was the
We did, right? Or he had his own.
He had his own.
Yeah.
He was the kind of guy who talked a big game. He did not make it seem like it was going to be a problem. On the contrary, it was like, man, I am going to beat that pussy up, bro. I'm going to be rock hard. I'm going to come 3 or 4 fucking times. Danny, you don't understand.
He was talking about it.
That's how he
telling
was
him
talking.
I was telling him not to do it because I didn't think that he was going to be able to handle I said, your mom's going to get the video, like for sure. And he's like, no way. I was like, what do you mean? They're going to send it to your mom. Your mom's going to find out about it. And he's like, nah, she won't.
Croc
won't.
didn't care though, and like he got over it.
He
with
cared
his
about
mom.
his mom. But I mean, I
Yeah,
think
but
that's
he
what
said that wasn't that big of a deal. I talked to him about it. I was like, is the porn like a big deal? And he's like, nah, dude, that was awesome.
I want to talk to Reggie
Yeah,
about it.
Oh, okay. What's up?
How do you feel about the King Croc situation?
Like what specifically? Because I don't know. I honestly feel bad for him. I feel like something spiraled somewhere. You know what I mean? So I honestly like looking at it like with a overhead view or whatever, lack of a better term. Like kind of sad, you know what I mean? Like because I felt like he had a lot of potential. I felt like he did
have a lot of
You know what I mean? He was a funny guy.
Yeah.
He was a character in person. You know what I mean? Like, and it seemed like this is what he wanted to pursue.
Sure.
So to see him just kind of spiraling in, like haven't seen him since,
It's crazy.
It's like damn, like if you would have kept going, I feel like your life would have changed at a point.
Reggie's the perfect guy to be dating Kazumi because I asked him about King Croc, this guy who on camera had sex with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And all Reggie feels is concern for King Croc,
I know,
which is really beautiful.
He's a saint.
I appreciate that.
I just wouldn't
Appreciate
feel
that.
bad though, because like I've talked to King Croc about it. He really isn't bothered about the porn thing. Like, there's no reason to feel bad about it. It was other things in his life that were causing him
that's
issues.
Fair, and hopefully those things get cleared up.
Did you watch him have sex with Kazumi?
I did not see the actual video. I think I saw like clips for like the marketing, like you know what I mean, like like what she looked like, but I didn't see, because I didn't want to see his dick respectfully. I like that dude. He was a cool guy. I didn't want to have like a mental image of his dick. So that's why I never watched the porn.
Do you ever watch Kazumi's videos or?
Sometimes, so at this point, they just pop up on Pornhub.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
It sounds like it bothers you a little bit to actually see the videos.
it depends on like if it's just a dude fucking her, I'm not gonna lose sleep. It's like I would say what bothers me, and I kind of talk about it in this video that everyone's reacting to is if it's something that maybe we haven't done yet, that's where the jealousy sets in. Like if it's like realistically, it's like if someone fucks her, I fuck her all the time. You know what I mean? But it's like if she did like some weird, like especially in porn, like these weird plots where like she's fucking on like a pod, like some, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I want to do that. Like, you know what I mean? I want to have that experience. You know what I mean? Like, I
I'm
think
sure
that's
Austin
really what it
will
is.
book you a 15-minute slot to come in here and fuck her. If you want.
Yeah, I could use it.
Is there a specific example though, Reggie, that you could give us of that, of a video you saw that actually bothered you?
No, I would say the video itself actually doesn't necessarily bother me more so than sometimes, it's her job when she comes home and she's talking about it like as work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it almost feel like damn, like should I change my profession? Like, should I be a porn star? Low key, like, because it's like she'll come on like, whoa. So today they booked out this mansion and we fucked in this hot tub. You know what I mean? And I'm just thinking like, damn, I wish I did that today. It's almost like the jealousy of like her day was cooler than mine.
I see.
What's
You know what I
keeping you
mean?
from that world? I haven't seen
That's
your
a good
penis.
question.
I haven't
That's a
seen
good
it. Is it a
question.
good penis?
I haven't. I think I've watched a couple of Kazumi videos. One of them might have been your penis. I'm not 100%
Maybe.
sure.
I mean,
but,
I don't know.
Also, real cool, Leo. If I could
what?
tell him the guest you watch videos of his girl getting
I've
fucked.
seen he said they pop up
they
on
pop
Pornhub.
up. They pop up. You can't hide from it.
They pop up on Pornhub.
Your
It's okay.
Your little
What?
friend pops up too. And
I don't even watch a lot of porn, you asshole. You know I don't. It happened. You know, she's hot, dude. Dino, what's etched in my brain is the life-changing moment when Dino grabbed her tit, man. I mean, this was like it was the happiest he was.
This guy's girlfriend.
I know,
Say
I'm
breast,
sorry.
not tit.
It might have stopped him from doing something horrific in this world. So Kazumi has probably saved a lot of men from doing something horrific in this
I
world.
will 110% agree with that.
Yeah.
So do you have a big penis, Reggie?
Yeah.
Nice. So you could do the pornography thing.
There's
you
no
want
way
to.
Kazumi would be. You know what? She's off camera. She told us a couple things about her preferences, so she wouldn't be with him if he didn't have a.
Good point. I think you said that she posted on a story once that
yeah.
if you have less than an 8-inch penis,
She doesn't want to fuck with you.
I
dude.
thought it was she would banish you to the shadow realm.
That's what it was.
That
She
was the
said,
exact quote.
She said, well, that's what
That sounds about
the
right.
shadow realm and not fucking with you is the same thing. But yeah, she said if you are under 8 inches, you are banished to the shadow realm.
You know, I usually find that women overestimate how big a penis is by about an inch. Like
I would
chicks seem to think that a 7-inch penis is average, when actually the average penis is closer to 5 inches, a full
Closer
2
to
inches
5.
shorter.
You know, like 5.3 type shit.
Exactly.
right.
Exactly. Almost 5 inches on the nose. So does that ever make you insecure when she posts shit like that, Reggie? Because you have a 7.6-inch cock, not 8?
You know, honestly, no, because I think where I shine more is the girth.
Oh, you fucker.
Yeah, but I will say this: I am cut, and I do feel like I was robbed of my foreskin.
My
I do
man.
feel I
I'm
do feel that way.
uncircumcised, and I can tell you, man, I can come from an average blowjob. I can come from a bad blowjob in under 3 minutes. It's because I have it's so sensitive, man.
Your parents did it because they love you, Reggie.
Oh,
I'm
my
circumcised.
God, dude.
This is an uncleaned, hairy guinea to my
You
left.
telling me when you have a kid, you're gonna snip his fucking?
Yep.
No, you're not.
So he'll go to
Give
heaven,
him the choice.
so he won't get yeast infections under the head of his
That's
foreskin.
a myth. That's like people they didn't shower in the 40s and 50s, or I don't know, the 30s.
Women see you as a gorilla when you pull that filthy elephant trunk out in front of them, Leo. It's disgusting. So that's, Reggie, the girth thing. Because that always used to, when I used to talk to girls about that in college, they're like, yeah, I like a bigger penis. And I went, oh, fuck, well, I guess I can't really satisfy them. No, it's okay. The girth is what matters, not the length. And I say, even worse for me. Like, chicks used to like try to get me, they tried to reassure me by saying, these were women who hadn't seen my penis yet, that, oh yeah, girls, we don't really care about length. We just want the girth.
Yeah.
The implication being that all guys are A-okay when it comes to how thick their penis is, not this guy. So I guess what I can say is fuck you, Reggie, for having that Coke can between your legs.
Now, Reggie, since you've already done the videos with Kazumi and stuff, do you feel like you're kind of like 50% into the porn industry already?
I wouldn't even say 50%. I'll just call myself porn adjacent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like not even 1 foot in, 1 foot out, just kind of like hovering. And then if they need a dick, I'm here. And then if they, you know what I mean, if not, you know, we could fuck off camera. You
Right.
know?
How often do you guys have sex off camera?
Let's see, 7 days in the week, probably twice a week.
Okay.
Like once. Because she works a lot. Like realistically, you know, like you know, I'm okay with it. Like I'm at a point where like I have a lot of closure. You know what I mean? Like I understand it's a job. I understand she likes her job. So it's not like the end of the world, especially when like I'm getting a lot more from her, you know, a lot of intimacy, a lot of, you know, like we go on vacation a lot. We have a lot of quality time together. So like,
How long have you been together with her too?
so next month will be 4 years.
Wow.
Okay.
So the climb, I feel like 4 years ago, was Kazumi big in the industry?
No, so I would say she's been in the public. So she became 0.01 on OnlyFans before she was a public figure at all. Because in the COVID days when OnlyFans took off, you didn't have to have a social media presence to get big on OnlyFans. You could just, it was just good marketing, Telegram, you know what I mean? Like posting, sharing each other, like within the OnlyFans platform.
In COVID, guys probably paid extra back then to hate jerk to Asian chicks.
I mean, yeah, that would make sense. I mean, they were the cause of the COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I blamed Kazumi in my head privately this whole time. I think she was maybe involved with the Wuhan.
Oh hell
leak.
no, because she was here the whole time. I know. I got this feeling. She was here, so it couldn't have been her.
clean.
So
She's clean.
so says she. But so around 2020, she starts getting big while
it
still
is, yeah.
remaining relatively anonymous. You guys are together. You still have sex twice a week. When he started
We're
counting
fucking
out,
more, we're fucking more than that because she was collabing with other guys, but like I was probably the bulk of her content. Like it was because it was easy. It was COVID. Like we fucked a lot of people during COVID. You know what I mean? Like we weren't scared, but like I would say I was the majority of her content during COVID.
Nice.
But she was still fucking other guys. Like it wasn't, this is nothing new to me. And then to go off that, we've been open the whole time. So
meaning
like,
you fuck other chicks too.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
So she was
Knox, brother.
Hey.
Bam.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So-
Getting pussy on the
One
side.
time, yeah, I saw she complained one time. Her stories are really funny, but one time she was complaining about how you're always going for hot chicks, but that if it's a couple and the guy's like, whatever, and you want to fuck his chick, she's like,
Most
why
annoying
is he
shit
going to
ever.
make me bang this hideous man?
Well, Kazumi
I
did
would
have
never
sex
do
with
that.
King Croc, so.
Leave my brother alone. Leave my brother.
So all I'm saying is sometimes Kazumi knows how to to dive on a grenade.
she'll dive on a grenade for her boy, man, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
No, I don't. So I've never made her do that. I feel like that's the energy in the air. Like so early in the days of us, like first like being together, like I felt like the most because she was already in the lifestyle, as like a lot of swinger people call it. Like
Sure.
she was already in it. So she brought me along. And so like she kind of understood how not rules, but like, just understand how to maneuver.
Sure.
And so long story short, like the easiest way for us to like be open and just fuck other people was to like couple swap.
Sure.
So I think that's how we got into it. But sometimes the first few couples we swap, hot, good looking dude, good looking girl. She fucked the good looking dude, I fucked his wife. And then like sometimes we go to parties though where like the wife would be so fucking hot.
Damn.
But then her freaking husband
Yeah.
would be looking at me like, where is your sacrifice? Are you gonna fuck my wife? It's
Oh
like,
my
You know what
God.
I mean? I'm
And the
like,
guy's not good looking.
not good looking. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna make my girl fuck you.
Yeah.
Just a
To
rich
her.
guy. A rich guy.
Yeah,
who
some-
actually
yeah,
got
rich-
checked out.
Yeah, they,
That-
some of them, yeah.
I could see how that would fuck up the swinger scene.
Yeah.
Is these guys worth $100 million with a Victoria's Secret model wife, but they are a 5'2" guy named Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a horrible hairline and might smell a little bit. Maybe doesn't trim up his pubes very well.
Very unkempt.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Reggie. When you are swapping with Kazumi and a married couple, do you see the guy's cock and
Every time.
do you outclass the guy?
What depends on who we're swapping with.
Yeah.
It depends on who we're swapping. Like in the swapping days, though, honestly, the hot couples we fucked, it was probably about even. It was about like they might have more length, I had more girth, or
Damn.
or I had more length, but they had more girth. Like
Jesus Christ.
Average guys? White guys?
Like the good looking ones, like the good ones that she actually fucked.
Kazumi's type, does she like black dudes? Mostly?
I'm sorry,
like-
Leo.
I'm
I
gonna
gotta
say
get to the
this.
bottom of this. I gotta get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
So not an average guy, a guy with a hot wife who's into swinging. These guys all have, because if you have a big cock, I find it hard to believe that all these guys
The ones
have
she
porn
fucked.
cocks too.
No, the ones she fucked.
The one,
How does
would
she
pick him out?
How
right?
does she vet their penis before vetting the person?
Well, I mean, you don't vet it. You just like sometimes like okay. So one of our favorite places to go to, look this up, is in Mexico. It's called Temptation in Cancun.
Wow.
It's not a swinger resort. It's a resort that swingers go to.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So and the people are hot. Like the dudes be like 58, but like they're like 6'5" in good shape still.
Wow.
Like so. It's kind of
Wearing
like you gauge
Speedos?
off the looks. Yeah.
Wearing
No,
Speedos so you can see the bulge.
You can see the bulge.
Okay.
But I'm a decent
It's a
looking
topless
guy,
resort.
but I don't have a big cock.
But you're decent looking.
I'm 6'3".
You're decent looking.
I'm pretty handsome. I'm 6'3".
You're
If I-
decent- I mean, like,
but I don't have a
like-
big cock, so it doesn't always.
it do matter. Like you got lean into your strengths.
Right.
That's how you win every time. It doesn't matter because realistically,
Yeah.
like girls know how big your dick is. Like you know what I mean. So like especially like I fucked a lot of porn stars. There are a lot of porn stars with way bigger dicks than me, but I lean into my strengths.
Can I see a picture of your penis right now?
Oh, God.
Not
Why don't
off
we
camera.
react to the video?
Off camera. Yeah, off camera. Off camera. I'll show them later.
Now,
Can I just look at it in my hands? It'll be nobody will be able to see it. I got to see your penis, Reggie.
I don't have. Okay, look. I'll pull up a video, but I don't. It's gonna take me like a minute to like find. So I want to sift through my.
It might be worth it.
I will show him. I'm not
I'm just
hiding
tripping.
anything.
I can't.
Danny would be very happy.
Maybe
to
I'm
check
hung
it.
up on something. It's crazy to me that all these swinger dudes have the same size dick as Reggie. If Reggie
not
has
all.
a
I
big
think
porn
you're
cock.
getting in your
Not
head like
all, yeah,
always
I
with the
told
big
you,
cock.
some of them are good looking. Like some of them just have like not.
Reggie.
They may not have like the biggest dick, but
Thank
like,
you, dude.
They got swag.
There's
they're
more to it.
confident.
Yeah.
And then it's like girls. They love experiences. Women love experiences. So it's like, whoa, I've never seen a 58-year-old this hot. You know what I mean? Like it's like so he may not.
The cock doesn't
he
even matter.
Exactly. But he knows what he's doing. He's experienced. He's been
There
a
we go.
swinger. He's been dating his wife. He's been married to his wife for like 15, 20 years.
Reggie-
and they've been swinging.
Let me tell you something. Like my buddy Danny, maybe you could help him with this kind of like this. It's a complex he might have, but every now and then we'll just be walking somewhere and he'll be like, "Fuck those big cock guys."
That
He'll just
you made
say
it sound
something
like it was
that.
a racial statement.
Not like that.
Yeah, that
No,
sounded
what do
like
you
it was a
think?
racial comment.
Not at all. You say fuck the big cock guys. I mean, like Saltine.
Well, who
Dino.
tends to have big cocks?
Yeah, well, a lot of black men do, but you also often just curse Dino and Saltine
He's
because
right.
they have big cocks.
He's
You're
right.
just like, fuck them, you know?
This guy's
I'm
got a big
tired
cock.
of big cock guys.
And if that's not a waste of flesh, I don't know what is. So I do say sometimes fuck the big cock guys, and I am referring to anybody who has a big cock, not one group who's stereotyped as having big cocks.
Now, Reggie, this guy, he's had like group sex often. He loves doing it with his, like the group sex with his buddies. Like, something. I'm sorry, I'm making you.
It's been a long time.
Whoa,
It's
I
been a
didn't
long
know
time,
that.
but
I
he's
didn't
kind of
know
into
that.
it, right? But what I'm saying is, would it benefit him and his conflict with his penis to go to a swingers kind of club and feel it out, or is he going to leave that place done? Like, I'm never gonna have sex again because every cock out there is bigger than mine. Like, would this be helpful for him?
It'll be so helpful because I'm gonna
Thank
tell you
you.
this. I'm gonna tell you this.
Tell me,
like
Reggie.
at swinger parties, like there are guys with all the confidence in the world with the most average, regular sized dicks.
Right.
What about
Like-
small? Any small ones?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's
It's not small, dude. It's not.
like
Show him your penis, dude. I mean, you guys have to. You guys to see
like,
each other's
I don't-
penises.
Yeah,
I'm
honestly, like at 6'3", I don't even think you're small. I really just think that like because you're so tall,
Right.
like it just make it look, you know what I mean? Because me, I have thick thighs. So when I look at myself naked, I'm like my thighs are so thick that I feel like it makes it look, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it
So,
swallows
like,
the cock
I think
a
that's
little
all
bit,
it is.
yeah.
He's just tall, so he thinks like. But then it's like, do you know what you're doing or not? Like, you know what I mean? Like, lean into that, and I
I
promise
think he does. Yeah, you're a good lover, don't you think?
What? So you like, I don't know, lick around her inner thighs for about 5 seconds, and then you jizz all over her belly?
Now, well, that's my thing. That's what is that what you're saying? Is
Using
that
your
what you
tongue?
do?
That's not your thing. That's what I do.
No, I don't use my tongue much. No, but that's. I mean, I think that you should go and kind of. It'll be one of those things that maybe once you do it, you'll never look at a big cock guy the same again. The resentment will be gone.
Well, right now it's burning strong. I want to do it. We should exchange photos of each other's genitals, but we can do that later.
We'll do that. We'll do that later. But we'll do it though.
So, Reggie, you're banging Kazumi. You guys live in a beautiful apartment downtown. Nice apartment?
Nice apartment. I don't want people to know my exact location.
No, of course not. Of course not.
We do live in the downtown mid city USC area.
Dope.
Sure.
That way people come
And then, Reggie,
Dope, dope.
into the mic if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Oh, my fault. We do live in a
What's the rent in that bitch?
too much.
It's a lot, huh?
Too much. I'll
10 grand a month?
No, not that expensive. We're not that stupid. We're not stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you might as well have a house.
Yeah, at that point,
Yeah.
it's
It
like-
was 10
mortgage.
grand, but Reggie started pocketing 3 grand a month for
Hey,
gold
I
bars. and they had
promise
to
you, I'm
move into a
not doing
smaller
it to
place.
my lady.
You should.
No, man.
You should. For all the emotional companionship, you put up with her having sex with King Croc. You're entitled to a couple extra G's in
Yeah,
your
honestly,
pocket
at
each month,
least,
right?
at least for sure.
Hey, King Croc, you the homie, man. Get well. Hopefully
Yeah,
He is
Yeah.
the homie. He's the homie. We're
We
joking.
wanted to
We
get
just-
well
we
too.
just
We
joking
wanted
around.
we're messing
Dino,
around.
Dino, on the other hand, had his filthy little golem mitts on her
Yeah,
tits.
dude.
That breast, excuse me, that deserves some gold bars.
Yeah.
You gotta get some money back for that.
Yeah, you do. You got to get a rebate.
I mean, I feel well, like not in a bad way. I don't mean this as an insult to you, Dino. I do feel, but it was like she because at the time, like we talk about everything. I know everything that's going on, so I'm not like I've never been blindsided by something. So
Nice.
like I feel like he was a virgin at the time, was he not?
No.
Dino still is a virgin.
He
so
was a virgin if you don't count dudes.
gay.
I had to get it back. He's got
Okay.
no mic. He can't retaliate.
Can't retaliate. Yeah.
He called me gay like 50 billion times at the start of the show, so he
he's
deserved that one.
just incredible. But I want to know. you go to sex parties with Kazumi a lot. What's the craziest one, number one, that you've ever been to? And then there's a follow-up question, like, does it kind of desensitize you to like sex? Because even like a guy that just gets a lot of pussy, eventually like they're kind of into like some weird shit. This guy over here. You know what I mean? And me too. I mean, I have my kinks, but it's like, I
how
can't
dare you?
imagine.
How fucking
I said
dare
I have
you?
my kinks. I can't imagine that a guy like you, when you experience these kind of things, does it like desensitize you to sex to where like, what do you need to really be, into it?
That's a good question. I don't feel like I'm desensitized to sex. I still feel that, all of it is cool. All of it is like, whoa, you know what I mean? But I will say, I don't want to use the word desensitized, but I guess I'm used to it.
Right.
So like when I do walk into like a sex party, like just seeing like an orgy in front of my face, like that's not.
For me, it would be. It would be still right now. It would be mind blowing. It'd be kind of crazy for me to see that.
Okay, see, like I've seen so much group sex with my two eyes that like that's not impressive.
Wow.
Like it's just like, oh, I'm gonna hop in, or like, oh, like you like, consent, like, miss, can I put my dick in your mouth? You know what I mean? Like, it's,
Wow. Is that how you do it? You just kind of go up.
I mean, like,
Yeah, consent. It's a novel concept.
Shut
for you,
up.
isn't it,
Oh,
Leo?
that's not what I meant. I didn't know it was so like, hey, can I put my penis inside of your mouth, miss, if that's at this nice orgy? It's, it's sort of like,
Leo just goes over, grunts, then drags a girl by her hair into the bathroom.
sure, let's just say that I rape chicks on here. Thank you, dude. Jesus. No, I'm kidding. But no, okay, that's interesting. All right, so the group sex is not a big deal. Now, what was the craziest kind of group sex type thing that you encountered in your day, or the party that most kind of stuck into your memory? Because you guys have been to some elite Hollywood shit, right? Like,
so you guys had Sky Bree and Rara on the show.
Oh, yeah.
And that party that they were talking about, me and my girl were there.
oh my God.
So I saw everything they saw.
Did you get with Sky or Rara?
I did not. We left. That's in their story.
Yeah.
But no, I did not. But long story short, the people who throw that party, it's like an elite type sex party. I would say they have the prettiest parties. Like it's like
Hottest chicks.
And it's literally like a movie. Like it's literally like what you would think.
Right.
That like how rich people would like throw an orgy.
Wow.
Like, so there's that party that they were talking about. I don't want to steal their story. So I'll talk about another one that I went to, similar concept, but basically it was a pajama party. It was in this big mansion in the West Hills somewhere, like close to huge mansion. Everybody hot as so. Even the doormen were like European type dudes who were like, because they take your phones at the door.
Okay. They
So-
should, yeah.
They're probably
Exactly.
shitty doormen. If they have to get hot ones, those guys suck. They're trying to check the ID. They're like, oh, born in 2013. You're in? They try to get a guy in a headlock. They like fucking pull a tricep tendon and the guy goes on to shoot somebody.
Oh, God.
Dude,
Yeah.
like imagine Leo being a bouncer at your sex party. That would be a very not secure party.
Yeah, like a remotely attractive college girl could just distract me for 45 minutes.
Sure.
Like for more, an hour.
They need to get bald Armenian dudes working the door at those parties. That's my advice, Reggie. But
They'd smoke a lot of cigarettes, yeah.
Yeah.
So I would agree. That'd be the safest, because like I feel like sometimes the door dudes are so good looking that the girls are like, yo, you trying to fuck, and I feel like I'm not gonna snitch on anyone, but I feel like I have seen doormen like being like, oh, I mean, sneaking off and fucking the women there. Not that I care. I'm just like, who's protecting
It's so
the door?
unprofessional, though.
We
You know
Who's
what I mean?
protecting the door?
Yeah, who's protecting the door? That's
Yeah.
unprofessional.
So-
it's bullshit.
And they're probably being paid a premium for their silence and their professionalism, which makes it twice as bad.
Honestly, it's ridiculous, Danny. It's up there with like what's going on in the government and everything. It's a big problem.
It's
I think.
medical
Door
malpractice.
guys-
It's the same
there it
thing as
is.
medical malpractice.
Thank you. It's the door guys at sex parties banging the chicks. Bullshit.
Not cool.
Should stop.
cool.
It should stop.
That's our stand, Reggie. Continue.
Yeah.
So it was a pillow part. It was a pajama party. And at these parties, I don't remember if Rara and Sky touched on it, but there's a sexual performance at midnight.
Wow.
So like it's like a bunch of porn stars and like they had like music's playing. They do a choreographed little, you know what I mean? At the end of it, everyone's like, okay, well now it's time to fuck. So
It's a little past my bedtime. I'd want the sex show to be at 10 p.m.
You would
knock
not.
out
Nah,
a
10
load
p.m.
by
is like
10:30.
the buffer. Like, you know,
I
like,
could see you just calling it an early night at a sex party just because you're like, I have to get 8 to 9 hours of sleep.
That'd be
I
me.
can't do it.
That'd be fucking me, dude. Yeah, midnight. And you think a lot of people, whoever owns the mansion where the sex party is in, just based on demographics, if you've got that much money in the bank, you're probably in your 50s or 60s. Are they on amphetamines? How are they staying up that late? I digress, though. Continue.
Probably
Really good.
uppers, I'm sure. Like I would take an Adderall if I was going to
I
go to a
take
sex
Adderalls.
party.
Yeah, I take Adderalls. You know, but fun fact: if you're gonna do Adderall, always make sure you have at least 40 milligrams of Viagra because with the Adderalls, your blood is gonna go to your brain.
Yeah.
Right.
So you need at least minimum, not 20, 40 milligrams of Viagra to go back to your dick.
Remember that.
Dino kept telling me 20, and I was like, nah, it's not enough, man.
And,
20 is enough.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna do Adderall,
Gotcha.
you know what I mean.
20 is enough if you're going to do gay stuff, which Dino's gay. But for me, I need 40 for pussy. It doesn't even make sense, but it's still funny because I called Dino gay. Continue.
So the sex
Reggie.
performance, what was that like?
So this is the performance. This was so basically it was like a pillow fight, a bunch of porn stars. Like it was like a beautiful woman in the middle of the bed, right?
Mike, Reg, sorry.
My fault. Beautiful woman in the middle of the bed, standing like imagine like a bed, and then a beautiful woman standing in front.
How old? Young chick?
I would probably say 27. Yeah, like young, like you know, at 30 at the oldest, and then. Excuse me. It was two porn star couples fucking side to side. So it was like a porn couple fucking here. Like they weren't dating, but like, you know, like two people fucking here, two people fucking here. Girl in the middle, beautiful, and then a girl in front of her.
How are the
beautiful.
cocks looking on the two guys in the porn couple?
Solid. One was not cut, but it was above average, and then the other guy big dick.
Big dick. So
Small girl, big dick, small girl, and then like above average uncut dick, like regular sized girl, but he was plowing her brains out.
good looking guys?
Big dick guy, not like medium okay.
Good. That's God having
average
justice.
size guy. I mean, above average guy, good looking guy. He was like really good, like good shape, mustache, like girls want to fuck him, like type guy. And so, and then there's a beautiful girl sitting like in front of this other beautiful girl, right? And so fucking out of nowhere, beautiful girl opens her legs. She's trans. A huge dick just pops up like this.
The one in the middle?
In the middle.
Wow, that's insane.
So she's standing on the bed. Everyone's looking at her because she's hot. Like the face, beautiful, big titties, all that. Out of nowhere, she's like, so fucking beautiful girl. She goes, this. Damn, huge dick just comes up
my
hard,
God.
stiff.
What a great showmanship. I mean, Danny, think about
It's
like
choreographed. It's
no,
choreographed.
that's what I'm saying. The artistic director of this performance, I mean, that is what
Should
we
be
would
shot.
do. No, that's what we're doing with the trans chick.
You know,
that's what we're doing with
just,
the trans chick.
It just like to me, when a guy is a 5'5" garbage collector, and I don't want to compare Saltine to that, but the fact that Saltine, we have a buddy Saltine, the fact that he has a beautiful, thick 8-inch porn cock seems to be a huge slap in the face to me.
Yeah.
And a trans woman having a cock literally 3 times the size of mine is the biggest slap in the face. It's the biggest slap in the
is
face.
she a lesbian, though? Is she a
Do you
lesbian?
think your dick? Because I don't know how big your dick is, but I would say hers was not 3 times as big as yours.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
You said it was huge. You used your forearm.
Well,
you used your forearm.
Okay, I'm not exaggerating, but it was big. Like
Yeah.
it was big enough to be like, whoa, because you don't
Right.
expect it, like a beautiful woman just out of nowhere just.
Yeah, it,
You know,
it was
enough
big
to be like,
for a
whoa,
woman
that's-
to have a cock, Danny. God,
So-
stop the complex.
So like fucking, she pulls her dick out. The whole crowd's like, oh,
It's a fun sentence. She pulls her dick out.
Did the music spike when the penis came out? I want to know about the artistic design of this performance.
you know, I don't remember the music, but I
Okay.
will say like they have it. Like it's choreographed, so like the lighting is perfect.
Wow.
Like everyone looks good. Like everyone, they have like uniforms for like the performers. Like
Wow.
everyone looks good. Matter of fact, I'm about to ask him because he would definitely want to come on here. One of my homies, he actually, you met him. I brought him to the show.
One of the porn guys? The porn guy.
He performs at those.
No way.
The one
yeah,
you brought on
bring him on,
stage.
dude.
Yeah.
Bring him.
He
bring him
performs
on.
at those.
Oh, you got to bring that guy
That's
on.
my
dude.
homie. So
That'd be
shout out
awesome.
to Apollo. So,
Apollo, that's
We
right.
met Apollo. Came to our show.
He came to the show. So she pulls her dick out, and the whole crowd's like, "Oh, like wasn't expecting that."
Dino,
And
we'll get you tickets to the next one.
Yeah.
it's impossible not to have a good time.
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean, yeah.
even if you don't get laid, like just feeling like an elite, like. It feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You see celebrities there? You don't have to name them, but do you see them?
Yeah, you see celebrities there.
That's crazy.
I think Real Sky Bree and Rah Rah
named a
said
couple
Bill
of them.
Maher was there.
Yeah, Bill Maher and Snoop Dogg. She said it one as well. Or
my
Kazumi
God.
said Snoop was at one.
I feel like neither of those
I was
guys
at the
would
one
care.
with the one that Snoop was at though technically wasn't. It was thrown by the same people, but it wasn't a sex party. It was just like an elite party where like girls were just naked being hot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It was like, but same people.
Same idea.
There's a
Yeah.
Snoop was
distinction,
there.
Leo.
I
Snoop
get
was
it.
A
there.
trans girl doesn't pull her huge cock out at the Snoop party.
I bet, dude. You know,
What's her name? I can't even think of her name at the moment. You guys know her. She's a cool porn star, but she gave a great lap dance to Snoop.
Oh,
and,
wow.
And also,
Holly Day?
it wasn't Holly Day. What's her name? Ryan. I think it's Ryan Reed.
Oh, okay.
Do we know Ryan Reed?
Or
Riley Reed's best friend.
Riley Reed's best friend. Don't know her.
She was there. She was at the wedding. She was at Adam's wedding.
You should know her.
But everyone was calling her real name. We're not gonna say it on camera, but everyone kept calling her by her real name because that's how they
Chick
know
with the
her.
braces?
Does she have braces? I have to show you a picture.
Sure.
I don't know if she has braces.
She
I
gave
can't think
Snoop a
of it.
lap dance. She probably, let's face it, she probably sucked his dick upstairs after that too.
Don't know.
We
Can't
don't know.
Tell,
We don't
but-
want to speculate.
More than
But-
likely, we hope for Snoop's sake
Sure.
that he got some ass that night.
He's an icon.
Yeah, he deserves it.
He's a mogul in various industries. He deserves a little top.
He
right.
didn't get special treatment, but I remember when we walked in, security swole, huge black guy was like, "No smoking in here." But Snoop was smoking the whole time.
Right, he could smoke.
Smoking blunts, everything. Everyone was like, "Here, Snoop. I'd be honored to smoke my weed." You know, he was smoking.
That's
like,
the value of branding. You know, it would be a wise move to brand yourself as the rapper who just grabs titties. Be like, yo, motherfucker, when I see a pair of D's, I put my hands on them and I fuck them like, you know.
It is part of the nice thing about being on the channel is that everyone just thinks of me and Dino as degenerate smokers. So like anytime we go to a fan meetup or something, people are just offering me dabs constantly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You need the branding.
Hold on, I just gotta say something before I finish. What happened at this party? When did this guy become like a beautiful surfer? Like
Austin?
last time I saw him, he had like a marine haircut, and
Yeah,
now
it was
this guy
bad.
has long locks.
He should
Like,
always kept his long hair. Yeah, when he
I
went,
changed my hair a lot, yeah.
when
Yeah.
he went,
Look
he
at
he
this guy.
buzzed he buzzed his hair. Him and Dino, and it was pretty.
It was a
bad
mistake.
For a while. It was bad for a while.
Yeah.
He looks like he's moments away from shooting up a food court when he's got the buzz cut.
It literally, but now he looks like a freaking surfer, like a
Yeah, he
Hawaiian.
does, yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
No,
But-
definitely. Yeah.
Thank you.
So
But
Snoop Dogg, he
just to
can smoke.
finish the craziest party. So
Yeah.
the trans woman starts fucking this beautiful woman while
Oh my
these
God.
other two
No
guys,
condom?
No condom. It's wrong. Everyone's tested.
Damn.
Everyone's tested.
Everyone's tested, Danny.
Damn.
So it's
dude.
just a fuck fest going on. And then like at a point, one of the smaller girl who's getting railed by the big guy, like starts fisting herself, like
Oh.
like putting her whole hand in her pussy, like just
Oh my
fisting
God.
herself. And then like it was just a lot of that, like just crazy positions with like so the trans woman was then the huge dick guy comes over, starts fucking the trans woman in the ass.
Oh
and
my
then the
God.
beautiful girl that was in front of the trans woman, she's like, so it's like a three-way reverse cowgirl. The
No,
big dick guy,
dude.
fucking like that.
No.
Then she puts a hot girl on top of her. So now she's fucking. It's a three-way like reverse cowgirl. Like everyone's.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
to end the performance, the two dudes nut on her face, on the trans woman's face.
What?
And the
They
trans
coordinated
woman,
it? Same time
At
ish?
the music, like I don't
No,
know
with the music?
The music stops their nutting. Like
You know what kind of rehearsals they'd have to
coordination.
put into this to make this happen, Danny?
This is insane. It's mind blowing. It also worries
It's
me
crazy.
because I know those tests. There are a couple of days after you get tested where you're not accounted for, where one could hypothetically go contract something, and it just scares me. There's a lot of sex happening in this situation here. It scares me a little bit.
You think after they perform, they're like in the break room, like, it wasn't my best night. Sorry about that, Steve.
I really tried to get to the elbow, but I don't think I could today.
God damn it, I was pathetic. My fisting was pathetic today. You think they saw?
I was supposed to come on the downbeat, and I ended up coming 2 measures later. It just wasn't right.
God damn it. Well, yeah, that would equate to the craziest shit. And then it's just like group sex, which isn't like a big deal to you. Like it's just like whatever.
Yeah, then it's just like that. But like I just find it so impressive how much control, because like nutting at the end of a song, like being able
That's
to like
insane.
fuck for like people's where much for like just
Yeah.
voyeurship.
You're
Yeah.
right.
And then at the end of the music, bam,
I mean,
just
it's-
nut everybody. Like so, two dudes nutting on the trans woman's face, and then the trans woman nutting on that beautiful woman's face, like at the same
insane.
time. At the
Synchronized
same time.
jizzing.
I would have
insane.
to be sure that I could do that. I would have to not jack off for a full week, but we all know it's impossible. Like that's the only time I can come on command is if I haven't jerked off in multiple days.
Oh my God, Danny, a bid for the channel. How do we? I would give the performers just thousands. If we had Danny Duncan money, you just pay them off to like trade places with them, and then me and you come in and just be the worst performers of all time. I would never even expose my penis. You could expose your penis if you want.
I would pay them to show up in Dino's room at 3 a.m. and just all synchronize jizz on his forehead.
Or you buy Dino like a stripper, and it has the top off, and it's like looking all hot, and then it opens his leg,
and it's a
fucking dick
I
pops
love it.
out.
I love it. He's a bit of well, it's a bigot is probably the right word. Reggie, he says the word gay used in a derogatory sense is one of his favorite words. So whenever we're talking about trans people, he gets a little uncomfortable. That's why I think we fantasized already on this podcast, Reggie, about him getting jumped, about him getting raped by trans people, and now getting his forehead came on by 4 sexual performers.
It would only make him grow as a human being.
I think so.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree
to that.
So, Reg, once the performance is over, do the performers mingle with the rest of the guests?
Oh my God.
So you can have sex with them afterwards, maybe.
I've seen performers get their dick sucked by like just the elite women there. You know what I mean? And I've seen
Elite women, rich women, or hot young women? Porn women?
Ooh, both. I mean, well, porn women, everyone's fucking everybody. So if it's so like me, my girlfriend at the party, she's into porn. We might bring friends. Porn, like that's they're fucking porn. Anyone porn, but I would say yes. But the only 2 times I've seen like the performers fuck like women there, if they were porn, or I've seen. Performers get their dick sucked by but I don't know if I can't say I saw them fuck, but I definitely have seen like a guy getting his dick sucked by like 3 women who were not porn. They were just
They deserve it after that performance.
After that, I fuck with them. I fuck with them, and I feel like they kind of get the fucking started. So like at that party specifically, like after the performance, great performance, shout out to y'all. After they did that performance, they just like they nutted, washed up, cleaned up, and then like there's rooms mansion, so they started fucking each other, and I feel like that propelled everyone to start fucking.
Right.
So that's why hey, respect to them. Like they got the shit going. You know what I mean? They got everyone like, oh, okay, like
it's a job. It's like being the first guy on the dance floor, Danny.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
You're out there, you make everybody else comfortable. Your moves got to be decent. It can't be shitty.
Yeah.
I agree.
Does that ever, Reggie, do you ever see the potential tragedy of it? That for some reason, maybe because I'm a well-known misogynist, I'm only relating to the guys up on stage. Maybe that big dick dude up there wanted to come to LA to be a writer or an actor in plays. And now he's up there jizzing all over whoever he can jizz on. Do you ever think about that? And maybe he has a good life. Maybe he's getting paid well but do you ever think about it though and just go like, there is a dark underbelly to this city, Los Angeles, we live in. Or am I off target there?
I agree there is a dark underbelly of Los Angeles to a degree, but I think that a lot of guys I meet who wind up doing porn are okay with it. I feel like a lot of them, they want, it's like, I came out here to be the actor, but now I'm getting paid a livable wage to fuck beautiful women.
Yeah.
And as long as, I feel like really the tough part for them is the consistency to perform. Right. Because not every woman performer sees it the same. Like some women performers are like, I'm here, I'm happy. I'm here. I'll suck your dick. If you're struggling today, I'll tickle your balls. I'll make sure let's get this scene good. But some women are like,
that's what I tell Dino, and he never takes me up on it. I just try to make the scene nice, Dino.
but like some women performers, like it is a job through and through. So they're like, have that shit hard, and when you're ready, we'll do the scene.
Right.
So
a lot of male performers kill themselves. It's a stressful fucking job.
It's a stressful.
A lot of girl performers.
That's why I can't do it. I think like realistically, like knowing what I know, being porn adjacent, I think that's what keeps me from putting both feet in. You know what I mean? Which is I'm okay with the hovering, just being like for lack of a better term, just kind of being a tourist.
Sure.
Like not in a bad way though, because I respect everyone. You know, everyone thinks I'm a respectable person. You know what I mean? Like, and I make it very clear, like, hey, like, you know, like I just like. Sumi's my girlfriend, but you know, I think you're cute. Let's do this. Like, I'm tested. That's the best part. I'm tested community dick.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? I get tested because my lady gets tested. So, like it's like no one wants to fuck with condoms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm right there, like, oh, I'm tested. I'm ready.
Hell yeah.
So
I think that's a good move to use at a bar. Just go up to a girl and be like, hey, I'm tested.
When I
and show the results.
Yeah, and then if you show the results immediately, I mean, it could go two ways. But one of the ways is let's go to a hotel room right now.
Sure. The other way is you have a bigger red mark on your face and security doesn't want you in the bar anymore.
Correct. You might have to hit up a couple bars that night. It might
Sure.
be one of those like bar hopping nights. But not a bad way to go. Get those, dude. These are dope.
Yeah. There you go.
Kazumi squirts.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, so to get back to it, definitely if you have the right mentality, you can make porn work. I mean, Adam 22, that guy's a very normal, adjusted, cool guy who just has the brain for porn.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was one thing to have the brain for him and his wife doing exclusive content for other chicks, but clearly after the Jason Love situation, he's a lot more mentally armored than I even knew.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
It's not all tragic.
I respect him so much more because, and especially you were at the wedding. So you saw him and his wife like in real time with their daughter, with their whole families
like
attached.
crying during the ceremony and stuff.
That's
beautiful.
So it's like the world doesn't see that.
Yeah.
So they're like, wow, you let a dude fuck your wife, but it's deeper than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I feel about my girl when everyone's like, oh, you're a cuck. I'm gonna send you your girlfriend's porn, even though I've seen that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, like, we got so much. It's 4 years.
Yeah.
I know what the fuck's going on. No one's hiding anything from me.
Reggie is not a cock, dude.
Reggie's pocketing gold bars.
Yeah, he's chilling.
Dino, don't send him any fucking porn tonight. Dino's probably the main guy who sends you porn. He's a fucking hater.
he's incredible. He's very diligent on only one thing, and that's like he sends porn guys their girlfriends getting plowed. Like that's his thing.
He's a fucking dick.
Real quick, do you guys smoke weed in here?
Oh yeah,
these guys do.
Just-
for sure.
You don't? Or
I mean,
No,
yeah,
you
I
can.
do. I do.
Feel free.
I
the
do.
reason why, because I got my girlfriend's weed. She got
sure.
that. So she just had. So we got some.
That's special stuff.
It's on the house.
We gotta
dude.
wait
That's
until
what that
we're
means.
off camera.
Yeah,
though.
we
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
for the YouTube.
we for the YouTube, yeah,
But
yeah.
we do have. I just want you to see what it looks like,
Oh shit!
so you can see the packaging.
These are one of the many reasons that Reggie likes being Kazumi's boyfriend.
So this is called Nitro Squirts.
Oh shit!
Named after my girlfriend, and this is. Okay, so it's clean for YouTube, and then,
Hell yeah.
It's actually a porno magazine,
No way.
and they use this. It's so funny. This is the story they use. I'm in the story,
Yeah.
but this is her getting gangbanged by 7 dudes for blacked
Shit.
for the picture.
Show Dino. Dino wants to get a close up.
Dino wants to see that.
Put it in the
Yeah,
camera.
Dino, that's your girl.
It's clean. It's clean.
Yeah, it's clean for
YouTube
YouTube.
friendly. They got the blankers.
She
on there.
started her own line. Is it so she started a brand, a marijuana brand, or
It's
is
a
it like-
collaboration with another brand.
Dope.
So like they gave her own strand. They named
she
it
smoke?
after her.
And those, I just want to say really quickly.
Smokes a little bit. She mostly does edibles.
Those among you proficient with Photoshop, please put Dino's face over Kazumi's. Please do that.
Be okay. He would love it.
And then send it
Make
to
his
me
day.
and Leo and
Yeah,
Dino.
yeah, please send it to us.
Continue. Sorry about that, Reg.
Oh no, you didn't come here. I finished actually, but yeah. So when we get off camera, we'll
Well, you would
smoke
like
some
that
of my
too,
girlfriend's
right?
weed.
If his face was over Kazumi's in that photo.
I think it'd be pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I like elementary comedy like that. So
So do we, dude.
I think it's funny.
So do we.
Definitely. So, Reg, you and I were taking some shots the night of the wedding. We were having ourselves a good time.
So I'm actually in the vlog that Danny posted, and I was drunk as a skunk. We took too many shots. Like it's a lucky thing you didn't see it, but like literally when we got off the bus, like we came down from the hills, dude, I threw up the second I got off that bus.
Dude,
I swear Adam saw it too because I was like, it was brutal. It was brutal.
The bus ride was very nausea inducing. That was a problem. But also So the vibe was, you could say, at first perfect for getting some fucking ass, Leo, because it's a porn wedding. There are a bunch of porn stars frolicking about and taking shots with you. But the problem was that after the wedding, we had to take an hour bus ride down a windy mountain, and that either made you want to vomit or go to sleep. I went to sleep. Reggie vomited.
Literally.
I will say that there was a certain woman present who was trying to get me to go out drinking with her in Florence at 5 a.m. after the fucking wedding. But at that point, I'm fucking exhausted and my tummy hurts a little bit from the nausea. So it just, you weren't in the mood to go to make anything happen.
You won't regret not sleeping with that woman when you're 75. Got a couple kids.
See, he's being sarcastic right now, Reggie. This is what he's doing.
Never regret that.
Whenever I pass up on any opportunity to make love, he just...
It's upsetting, Danny.
I'm the same way. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we talk to a lot of older men, and I don't know. I'd always try to outline it to Danny. It's like it's like, oh look, we met a 90-year-old guy. What does he say?
We don't meet them.
Well, remember the guy that was in the Holocaust? Remember him?
Yeah.
Our boy Johnny.
What did he say about pussy?
Johnny said that he thinks he's lived well into his 90s because he got so much pussy.
Did he say
literally
that?
said that. Yeah,
basically. He said
he
he
basically said that, dude. We clipped it, dude. No, legitimately, Johnny. But I've spoken to a lot of older men, and it always seems like, including my acting teacher, it always seems like, yeah, like they kind of say, like, listen, when you're young and can do it, you might as well try to get as much pussy as you possibly can. Because one day that train, it stops. It stops. It's the last stop.
Apparently not if you're 58 in Cabo or Cancun or wherever that section
You got to
resort
stay
is.
in shape. That's my advice.
Staying
to
in shape
men.
is the key, yeah.
If you stay in shape, like your face is gonna age well. Like
Right.
you know what I mean? Everything's gonna balance out. So
Right.
like if your dick's not that big, stay in shape.
Yep.
Trust me, like girls
yeah.
like fucking
It's-
older women. Women like
It's
fucking older men.
100%. Women like older men, but yeah, staying in shape is a cheat code for most guys. It's
Exactly.
unattainable for a lot of men because they just don't have the drive to do it. But you should, if you're not getting chicks, lean into the gym, get in shape.
It's totally in your control too. That's
Yeah.
the thing, is if you're not getting chicks, two things are in your control, and these two things will pretty much guarantee you get chicks, is being in shape and having your life together from a financial standpoint. That doesn't mean being rich,
No.
but just making a
Have your shit
respectable
together.
income.
Yeah, like if you take a girl on a date nowadays. Now I think it's on the minimum is like $100 to take if you're paying for
120.
yeah, like well, yeah, exactly for you and the girl for a very simple date. I'm not talking about like a crazy date. So it's like most people can't even spend $120 on a date.
I don't even think it's about how much money you spend on the date. I just think it's like, are you working to become a firefighter? Do you have an office job with health benefits?
Right.
Just something like that.
That shit.
That
goes
puts
a
you
long way.
Goes
It
a
puts
long
you in the
way.
99%, maybe not
does.
literally. It puts you in the top 10% of guys
Yes.
if you just sort of are moving towards a legitimate career. And that's all most girls want, is girls just want some security.
Yes.
And that is totally within your control as a guy.
Yes,
I would agree.
It's very
Another
true.
thing that I hear like pillow talking with women is like when they go to a dude's crib and he has like actual furniture versus like a beanbag chair
Right.
and a roommate. Like they like seeing a guy with like furniture and their shit like looking like it's nice.
Yeah. Well,
know,
Dino's got that one locked down, dude.
He's got furniture.
You got to see his bedroom. It's a fucking
boy
disaster.
furniture, yup.
No, Reggie, no. That one's the hardest one for me because maybe I've talked about this on here before, but I was in a long-term relationship. But when I got into it, I was in my 20s. And when I got out of it, I was in my 30s. When I was in my 20s, it was okay to have your mattress on the floor. It was okay for the one piece of furniture in the living room to be a hand-me-down orange sofa from your grandma's house. Now in my 30s, I got to have like a fucking decorating sense.
Yep.
I have to have like an aesthetic sensibility in my living room. Otherwise, a girl's going to think I'm a fucking loser. It's like, hey, I fucking pay rent in my own apartment. What do you want from me?
Trust me, no, I'm in the same boat, dude. I'm still coasting by on my looks, to be completely honest. But at some point, I'm gonna have to get it made. I need to get it made.
I love how that's the solution, not
That's-
self-responsibility.
it's not-
I just
I
need to
mean-
pay someone else to do it.
I mean, I can hit the Swiffer on the floors, but goddamn, those floors get dirty again. Like 3-4 days later, you need to hit the floors like almost every week. It's annoying.
I like that. That was basically the equivalent of Leo saying, like, man, I'm getting a little pudgy. I let myself go this winter. I need to go throw up.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to throw up.
Go throw up.
I need to get a maid that does the laundry too, dude, because fuck that. Folding laundry, like, kill myself.
That's the hardest part. Yeah, folding
You gotta
laundry.
I gotta change my mindset on it. It's gotta be like, I gotta use the time to fold laundry and be happy doing it, listening to a pod or something.
If Dino opened your closet, he'd probably die under the weight of the clothes that fall.
He could die, dude. Dino could die in my closet, 100%. Like it wouldn't even be like the craziest way he could go. You could just he'll die.
Hopefully he would suffocate under a parka and suffer a little bit. Reggie, yeah, that is my biggest insecurity about when I evaluate my life right now relative to other 33-year-olds. Without a doubt, if a high quality woman came into my life, the things I'd be most insecure about would be, you open those closet doors.
Yeah, same, dude.
Dino will die in that avalanche
It's
too.
over, dude. Yeah.
And then also my car, because I drive a hand-me-down 2008 Mercury Sable that's almost always a mess. And for that reason, if I'm ever hanging out with a girl, I Uber. I don't want her to see the car. And then, yeah, also, you know, I've got some decent stuff in my place. I've got an all right couch. My office looks fine. My bed is nice in my room. But the TV stand is janky and college-like. The art sucks. The art is... It looks like a 14-year-old boy's fucking.
No, art is okay.
wet
It shows
dream.
you have taste. No. Yeah,
It's not good. It's not. Doesn't have.
It don't got to be good as long as you have art. Like
He has a poster of Conor McGregor with like a quote.
I like it's very inspiring. It's very inspiring, Leo.
It is inspiring, but it could be, you know, you could put a Monet in there, Picasso.
I could
you
put
know.
a cheap Monet. I could
Yeah.
frame a cheap Monet print and put it in
Yes,
there.
dude, you could throw a Monet up there.
But that's exactly where it's at with me. What you brought up, having your shit together in terms of, like, this room wouldn't make a girl's pussy wet. Neither is my living room.
Neither is mine.
Yeah. Basically, my living room and
you
my
have
car.
a TV mount.
Yes. It's not
Like
that
is
terrible.
it on the wall?
No, it's a floor mount, but it is an entertainment center. It's decent, but it just doesn't look fucking great. It doesn't look like an interior designer hasn't been within 3 miles of my apartment.
That's when we use the humor, though. I mean, that's when you can use the humor to kind of get yourself out of that situation. Like they come over, and they're like, they're looking at stuff, and you're like, yeah, you know what I mean? That couch was a good deal, you know?
Yeah, and that's when Leo jumps him with the chloroform, right?
Okay, yeah. Why did I even?
right after he makes the couch
Why
safe.
did I even give you a situation in which there was a woman in my apartment at all? Yeah, thanks.
That's the last moment of levity before the glint in his eye.
Oh, yeah, dude. Chloroform. It's very effective, though. Let's be honest. It's quick. You know, it's a lot. I don't have to, like, mix the drink. You know what I mean? It's a lot quicker.
But doesn't it's like we all have this fantasy, I feel like, as men, where we have the $10 million modern mansion. We have
Hell yeah.
we have a maid who lives on site.
Yeah.
So the baseboards don't even so much as have a speck of dust on them in one of the rooms that we haven't been in 6 months. Immaculately clean, big fluffy Ralph Lauren towels. We've somehow got our shit together and thrown out all the trash we don't need or is in storage, the stuff, you know, we're never going to use, but we have sentimental attachment. Your baseball trophies.
Right, I have those, yeah.
Those are all out of the picture. We have a fucking brand new Tesla Model X and a Porsche 911 convertible to take to
Agreed.
sushi on Saturday night. That's where we want to be as guys.
Agreed.
But, you know, we don't have to be. We just got to be a little bit better, right, Reg? Just a little bit better.
Just a little bit better, but if you can be where he said, be there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit better.
It's a climb. It's a
Yeah.
journey to get to that place.
Sure, but also it's just, I mean, you can be a fucking a guy who works at Procter & Gamble in a regional office, but you can clean up your house a little bit.
Yeah.
And you can take care of your car instead of treating it like our own personal garbage cans like you and I do, Leo.
Yeah, no, mine's
Low
messy
key-
too.
No, mine too.
We could all be better about that without having a $10 million modern mansion and a maid staff.
100%, man. I'm taking baby steps to all of that, but I am trying to take a step.
You're taking fucking fetus steps, dude. I've seen your apartment.
Steps, yeah, dude.
You're-
Slow but surely. Slowly but surely.
It looks like several fetuses have died around your apartment.
Oh, here we go, dude.
It looks like you've thrown it looks like you've ripped a baby out of a woman's 9-month womb and thrown it against the wall.
Okay, dude. You know,
Sheesh.
my cat tears some stuff up sometimes. My apartment's not that bad. He's fucking bullshitting.
Sometimes it can be pretty bad. So can mine, though. You saw it this weekend. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, it can. We all have our days. We get messy. We're creatives, dude. I like to lean on the fact that we're artists.
We are.
And being an artist makes you a little bit more messy than the average guy. My least creative friends are by far the most organized.
Let's say right now. So this goes for all of us here. Austin, you're going to answer for Dino, Reggie, me, and Leo. If somebody hid a fetus in your house or apartment, how long would it be before you detected the fetus and got rid of it?
Oh.
I'd try to sell it.
No, but how long would it take you to find it?
Like, if
I feel
somebody
like
It would probably take a day before it started smelling bad.
but I feel like you guys wouldn't even
find
do
it.
anything about it for a while.
No, yeah, I'd probably like find the area that started smelling, and then I would just spray like some cologne there.
for 3-4 months, and then finally, and then one day it's just like, dude, everyone that walks in is like, dude, there's a smell here.
Sorry,
It smells like dead baby.
Yeah, and then like, dude, really? Okay. Oh fuck, there it is, dude. I think my cat would start kind of licking up some stuff, and I'd be like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Your cat would
here?
eat it.
My cat would eat it. So I'd be probably fine.
Oh my
cat
god,
just
you would check the litter
devour it.
box, it would just be the skeleton of like a child.
I'd be like, "Oh my god, dude! Yeah, I'd find the skeleton. Brando would clean it out, so I'd be fine."
Reggie, how long would it take you to find a fetus? You have an apartment. You have a
Kazumi
girl
would-
living there.
Well, I'm gonna use the example of my car. So, like a while ago, me and my girlfriend went to Krispy Kreme, and she got milk with her donuts, and like she just I don't know how the milk got under her seat, like the passenger seat, but it got deep under it to where I couldn't see it. So then we went on vacation, right? But we left food in the car before our vacation. So I came back and the car stunk to high heaven.
Damn.
Right? So I'm thinking, oh, it's this food we left in the car. So I take the food out, I trash it, I spray the car smells fine. And then maybe like I'm driving it a week later and I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? So I just keep spraying air. I clean the whole car out, but I can't find the milk under the seat. I can't see it. So I vacuum. I'm like, I can't get the smell out. And so I would probably say 4.5 weeks later, like when the smell was just like unbearable. Like when my girlfriend was like, Reggie, please.
Yeah.
Reggie, please get this.
Cut that.
I was like,
You got the
I was
Austin?
my fault.
Yeah.
I got it.
I was like, so I would probably say low-key 2.5, 3 months. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it.
Damn, dude.
I couldn't. I tried. It stunk. I looked around. I sprayed.
Sure.
I couldn't find it. Then the smell got unbearable to where like I just had to have a guy be like, "What's in this car?"
It's good to know we're all.
And he was
human.
like,
If you want to play hide the fetus, Reggie's house is a good place to do it.
"Car."
Car. I think the apartment maybe too.
Low-key.
My place would be, a rat died under my parents' dryer once, and I was the guy to go get the fucking rat carcass out of there.
Oh.
I think I would find the aborted fetus in 3 days.
3 days.
Wow.
3 days, yeah. The amount of time that Christ was dead, the fetus would be undetected in my house. I just out of respect for
Get
the
a
Savior.
shovel. What would you do with it? Would you just throw it in like the regular old like black trash can? That's the regular old.
I mean, I've
Waste
heard
management.
that that's where they get stem cells. Is out of fetus tissue? So I would probably try to maybe harvest some stem cells.
First.
Yeah. And I'd rub it on my joints if they were achy.
Nah, dude, just rub it on your dick, bro.
Make it grow. a
Make
little
some
bit.
more dick.
there it is.
The stem cells can
There
turn
it
into
is.
any type of cell, so
Hell
it could
yeah.
just turn one into more dick.
More dick cell, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would use it as tiger balm.
Nice.
I would use it as just an all-purpose pain reliever and body part grower.
Genius.
But I'd fuck it first. Let me be honest.
Sure.
I'd fuck the fetus first.
Of course.
That'd be the first order of business. It's like
Naturally.
you find a fetus, you get to fuck it, Leo. That's just the rules of
Naturally,
engagement.
I suppose.
Dude,
Yeah.
you could sell Danny Mullen's stem cell penis enlargement lotion.
Damn.
It would probably do well. You had that whole video about penis enlargement pills, and this
Yeah.
one might actually
They
work.
don't work. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Well, what they are is I did a video way back in the day on this. I took I got dick pills off Pornhub and I took them and I researched them and it was a very in-depth video. Basically what they are is they are like, remember, the pre-workouts you can take that just make you more vascular?
Sure.
It just increases blood flow, so it might make your dick slightly harder after you've taken them.
Yeah.
I forget what the word for that is, that kind of pill, but that's what they do. They don't actually make your dick grow. But, I think that's a valid offering, really, because we all know that the difference between your cock at 10 and your cock at like, I'm just jerking off midday because I want to. Those are pretty much two different penises.
Literally two different dicks. Penises. I don't know if YouTube friendly. I don't know.
After all we've said, we've been talking about fucking fetuses, dude. You can say whatever you want.
I would 110% because like I work remote, so like sometimes I just got to get a nut out.
Me too.
Just to.
Dude, what is that about working from home? Like, dude, working from home just makes me masturbate constantly, dude.
Yeah, at least twice a day.
Yeah.
I think it's social media, dude. You just like go on Instagram, you see some titties, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah,
But I don't do that though. Like that definitely, you're right. When I am on Instagram, that happens. But dude, during the day, I'm reading a Wikipedia article about John Quincy Adams, and I get a boner.
You're like, I wonder what his wife was looking like under that fucking
Quincy's wife, dude?
dress.
And then I just go jerk off on the fucking couch. It's just because all my other jobs, I had to be somewhere where it was socially unacceptable to pull out my penis and start rubbing it. But now with the age of working at home, dude, it's fucking Jerkfest 2020.
Twice
Sometimes
a day.
on the Zoom call,
2023.
this from CNN's perspective.
Oh, sure.
People, yeah, that's happened.
We better wrap this.
Yeah, let's wrap. Guys, check out the Patreon, the Leo and Danny Show Patreon, where Leo and Friends lives. A great, great, fun little show that I do every week. Check that out. Links below. And thank you for being on. Reggie, do you want to pitch yourself a little bit, or
sure.
or whatever?
Instagram, it's Reggie, YEAITS, Reggie.
Follow our boy Reggie, dude.
Thank you. That means a lot. Follow my girl Kazumi.
She's a
You know where
legend.
she's at. Watch her hentai porn coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, but she's in Budapest right now.
Damn.
Watch that hentai porn, and then buy the weed, buy the shirt. She just dropped some weed. She just dropped some shirts. Go ahead and buy that. I blessed them with some koozies.
Yeah, these koozies.
But yeah, just check out her OnlyFans. I support my girl to the fullest. So whatever she do, make sure you follow that.
Hell
and
yeah.
then
We got to get maybe she should do something with Saltine. We've got this guy who is he's not doing great with ladies right now, but he does have a big dick. And if they did some sort of, that could be potentially big.
He looks like a 15-year-old like dude that's like I don't know, like he would be cast in Euphoria as like a pothead. He literally looks like he was designed to be like in movies in a way. Like he's hilarious. He's a character, the way he talks and everything. But yeah, he would be good in the porn world. He's actually one of the guys we're vetting where I actually do believe he can handle it. His mom's completely out of his life, never going to be in his life again. His dad really doesn't care about anything that he does. So this could be the guy.
Yeah.
This could be the one that can handle it.
maybe.
No, hey, that's a big thing. Parents play a big part in our lives. So if your parents are not gonna see shit,
Yeah, that's
probably
huge.
just you're built for this.
You're built for this, exactly. I think it's
So,
better, yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough. Well, anyway, hey, follow Reggie. This has been a really fun podcast.
Thanks for having me,
It was
guys.
A lot
It
of
means a
fun.
lot.
We'll have you back on, dude. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Thank you.
Peace.